You know I've never felt this weightless. If anything, it's you that caused this. When I keep falling through my heart cracks, it's you that turns around this whole mess. I try to fight my way through darkness. If anything, it's you that stopped this. When I'm surrounded by the heartless, it's you that turns around this whole mess.
Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to. But don't allow them to. Don't allow them to. don't allow them to. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to.
You know I've never felt this way less. If anything, it's you that caused this. When I keep falling through my heart cracks, it's you that turns around this whole mess. I try to fight my way through darkness. If anything, it's you that stopped this. When I'm surrounded by the heartless, it's you that turns around this whole mess.
Living by the wayside, distant thoughts are getting high. Head was heavy and I'm blurry-eyed. That's all I know. The pace feels fast. I'm eating without you here. I feel so alone. Energy still depleted. Trying to find a glimmer of hope. Will you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright? If my mind is in an eternal fight with itself sometimes. been focusing on healing my fractured soul from all the harm and pain I once concealed. But the storm has come before the calm. When you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright. From my mind is in an eternal fight with self sometimes. I wonder where you are tonight. I wonder where you are tonight. When the demons hold us so tight. I wonder where you are tonight.
Where's all the lovers with decided? Missing the chance to transform something basic. Where's all the mistakes? Making judgments from skyscrapers.
Welcome back, you filthy Valorant casuals, to the Collegiate Valorant League Season 2, hosted by the Gamers EDU, hosted by moi. I am your part-time host slash full-time wannabe Astromane Queen V. Per usual, we have 3 matches for you guys lined up for tonight, and kicking it off will be DePaul versus Purdue. But before we get into it, I did have to give a big ol' welcome to all of the new teams that are joining us this year. This is our second season, and we know there's a lot of new faces and new teams that are joining us, and we just wanted to say thank you and welcome to the family here at the Gamers EDU, promoting and raising awareness to mental health and mental health struggles within the gaming community is a big priority for us. We just want to be a safe space for you guys, and we're just happy to have you here. And because they're as much a part of the family as anyone else, I do have to say thank you to our sponsors. Thank you so much to Twitch Student, who will be raffling off Twitch gear to all of our followers in chat. But in order to do that, you guys who are students do have to fill out the Twitch student form down below, and it's quick, it's easy, and you'll win some free stuff doing it. Thank you to HyperX, our exclusive headset partner here at the Gamers EDU. Not only are they generous enough to outfit the casting and the hosting crew with their very own pair of HyperX headsets, but they're going to give you guys a chance in chat to win your very own. They are raffling 20 headsets throughout this tournament and last 3 months. 20 headsets will be raffled off to anyone in chat, so make sure you keep your peepers peeped for that. You don't want to miss a chance because, I mean, they look sick, but they sound even sicker. Not to brag, not to brag. And if any of the things that I mentioned are interesting to you, make sure you check them out in the panels down below. All of our sponsors have their own panel, and plus there's exclusive discount codes and offers specifically for our little family here at the CVL. And while you're deep diving down below, make sure you check out our Instagram, our Discord, and our Twitter. There's links to everything down below. You know, this tournament's going to last a while, and your favorite team is going to play a lot. So make sure you follow us to make sure you never miss a chance to support your favorite team and keep them going and keep them winning throughout this season. And now, before I pass it off to your casters for the evening, the illustrious, the incomparable Eli the Curry and the OG. And I do got to send you guys on a quick little commercial break. And in the meantime, I will see you guys in chat. So I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.
Energy still depleted, trying to find a glimmer of hope. Will you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright? For my mind is in an eternal fight with itself sometimes. I wonder where you are tonight. I wonder where you are tonight. When the demons hold us so tight. I wonder where you are tonight. I wonder where you are tonight. Wonder where you are tonight. Will you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright? My mind's in an eternal fight. Wonder where you are tonight. Been focusing on healing my fractured soul from all the harm and pain I once concealed. But the storm has come before the calm. Will you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright? For my mind is in an eternal fight with itself sometimes.
felt this way less. If anything, it's you that caused this. When I keep falling through my heart cracks, it's you that turns around this whole mess. I try to fight my way through darkness. If anything, it's you that stopped this. When I'm surrounded by the heartless, it's you that turns around this whole mess.
Where's all the lovers with desire hiding? Missing the chance to transform something basic. Where's all the mistakes? Making judgments from skyscrapers. All these days we stand against them. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears falling, but don't allow them to. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to. Don't allow them to. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to. But don't allow them to. Don't allow them to.
Living by the wayside.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are here again with the CVL Week or it's week 2. No, I was about to say weekend too. I was thinking about the WCS, and today we got DePaul and Purdue, some big heavy hitters coming in, and it's going to be a crazy match already. We did get the opportunity to actually cast these two week 5 of the WCS in their qualifiers, so it's going to be interesting. Now they're back at it again. Two absolutely dominant teams, great players in all respects. Going to meet it now today in bind. It's going to be a best of 1. It's going to be really interesting. What do you think, Pierce, of today's match? What do you think we're going to see out of DePaul and Purdue?
Might see a little bit of a revenge match here. I mean, you and me commentated them. I think it was week 5 or week 6 of the WCS, and Purdue definitely won the match. DePaul had some good rounds in there, but kind of threw some of them a little bit. I mean, I guess you can't be too upset. I mean, Purdue ended up, I think, winning that entire weekend. So Purdue definitely a strong team, but DePaul, I mean, they've got a week under their belt already in the Radiant Conference, and obviously have had time to practice more and get things down more since they met Purdue. So probably looking for a little bit of revenge from DePaul and Purdue at keeping their streak going.
Yeah, I would only assume so. I mean, DePaul's been great. They've also earned themselves a DePaul, right, when people mess up. So it's been great. Yesterday, last week on Tuesday, they were very dominant in their gameplay. They easily won that. Not too much of a struggle in that. I mean, their gameplay has been great. They're arguably right now, I would say, in my top 5 if I was to pick out of all the schools here. They've been pretty consistent so far. I mean, it's only been 1 week, but I always like trying to see, and already in my mind and just on paper, trying to see like power rankings, right? And definitely they're not a squad to mess with. They've been really consistent in areas, but then there's those random moments where it looks like every player just disconnected themselves from the game. We've had that happen where they absolutely threw a 11, 12 lead and got 13 whatever. I don't even remember, to be honest, but that's what earned themselves the spot, DePaul. It's going to be pretty great to see. We do got people coming back, some familiar faces. We got Pupfall, Alpha, Spaghetti, Key, and One On, and Ghosty, Blitzbolt, Gravity, Kaz. I mean, we've seen what they've done last week, so it's going to be an interesting week this week as we're kicking it off again here with the Immortal Conference, and we're going to see some high intensity, high action Valorant gameplay. It's going to be absolutely great. I'm ready for it, man. We almost have all the players in here. We're going to get some players in the mixes, as well as a new agent drop today, but that won't be used for another couple weeks once Riot releases it for the players to use. So this is going to be real interesting on how it works, Pierce.
Yeah, interesting to see the team spot this week. Last week, obviously I kicked the, CVL Season 2 off, and it was a little bit of interesting matches. We played on Haven last week, and honestly, things didn't go as planned from some teams as far as how you play the map, right? I mean, Haven, you'd say it's a more, offensive sided map, but, first 2 matches we casted, the team was on defense, got 10 rounds up first half. And then it wasn't until the final match of the night where, the team that was on offense ended up getting, I think, 7 rounds, and the team was on defense get 5. So I'm interesting to see how, teams play this week. I mean, watching college teams, it's always like week to week, it's always a curveball. I mean, eventually, you'll figure out, who's your top, who's your middle, who's your bottom, and it stays pretty consistent from there. But yeah, I think Bind's going to be another fun map to watch. I mean, you talk about the offense. I mean, with the portals on this map, cutting from A to B and then cutting from B all the way back to showers, there's going to be a lot of opportunity for rotates. So mentioned to see what the attacking teams bring this week, and to see what heroes as well. I mean, we're finally starting to see some teams change to Brimstone a bit. Occasionally some Sage. I mean, Yoru's available to be picked, but still no one picking Yoru. Haven't really seen Sky either. Sky's been out longer than Yoru, and no one's really gotten Sky yet. And so mentioned to see what kind of team comps we see. If we see teams go standard, mix it up a little bit. I'll mention to see what the teams bring out.
Yeah, it's always going to be a different game, right? And that's that's the aspect. Coming into this league, we saw crazy things happen in the WCS. So we saw different lineups, Sages getting used. I agree. I haven't seen a Yoru yet. I haven't seen Skies, so it's going to be really interesting. And that aspect of where they're going to fall into the mix, right? Are they just holding them off, or are they just not comfortable? The player's not comfortable. But I'm kind of expecting some similar comp that we've been seeing. A lot of Phoenixes in the mix now. We are seeing the Razes, Jets, Common, Omen or Brimstones, and then, of course, your classic Killjoys. I think I've seen more heavy over to Killjoys just because of our ult lately. I've seen a lot of support agents being able to use that, and Sentinel agents is be more like in their niche with that. So it's definitely going to be crazy. But everybody, I'm excited for this weekend. And before we even get started, I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors here. One of the biggest ones, you guys see them we're wearing their merch on their headset right now. HyperX, Cloudcore. Big shout outs to them. You guys can find out more stuff in the links below. As well, we got Ritual Motion, CEV, and AIM Labs here with us as well. All of those are great partners that partners us here with us at the Gamers EDU. So it's going to be great here to see them going. We got about a 10-second countdown. We're going to be pushing this in here to some agent select. And just like Pierce was mentioning, I'm kind of hoping at the end of the day, Pierce, we get a different kind of lineup. I like seeing the Sage play in there, though. We did see some Sage play happen in Vine during WCS, and that was actually pretty phenomenal. The way the players were able to use the walls, the slows, I think very much benefited the map in general, the gameplay of the map, how they even reacted to certain things in different pushes. So it's going to be interesting, but now we're kicking it off here into the agent select. No, Gravity, don't tease me, bro. He's pulling out a Viper, but now we got nothing but Yoru, so we'll see what they decide. It looks like Spaghetti's already locked in Brimstone. We got Pupfall coming in with the Sova. We have an Arena on the field. You got a Cypher now, and looks like one on is going to be hopefully locking in here this Phoenix.
Yeah, pretty standard so far. I mean, Sova got Brimstone, Reyna, Cypher there, Phoenix. Yep, standard comp here. Double frag, double entry fragging here. Sitting on the Brimstone to follow it up for. You got smokes. We got some reconnaissance initiation from Sova. Pretty standard overall. The other side, yeah, Phoenix, Raze, get Sova. The way they're hovering.
It looks like a very similar comp that we might be seeing happening. I think we're just going to have some trade-offs. Of course, we got Ghosty as a Raze. We do have an Ullman that's altering. They swapped that out for the Brim, Sova, Phoenix, and Cypher. So we only have a difference really on their smokes and their top frags, right? So Raze, one team has Raze, the other one has Reyna. So it's going to be interesting to see how they counter themselves out. I'm just expecting is a big economy game. It copies some of that aspects from CSGO. So what do you think, and how can you explain to those people that are first tuning into us right now and watching Valorant for the first time what is happening here and what's going to be big about this round?
Yeah, I'll get on real quickly. Actions will get kicked off. But yeah, I mean, obviously in this game, you die, you lose your guns, right? So, I mean, this is an economy-based game. So pistol round, each team are going to start off with 800 credits, and they've got, those credits to spend on, guns and, their abilities or utilities as they wish. So, obviously, you get kills, bomb plants, bomb defusers, you get more money. So, it's important to get kills and obviously win the round gains you money. Well, that's just a little, obviously quick breakdown as we've already had 2 kills coming on the board from DePaul, but I think Purdue trades one back, and yeah, it's already a 4v2 situation right now.
Yep, 3v2 now. We got Alpha, and we have one on left, but that was quick. Kaz just goes ahead and finishes them up, cleans them right up there. First round goes over to DePaul, and now we're going to see the next reset here. That's a good strong round. We usually see things that take the first pistol round, at least take another 3, put them in the lead, get them a good cushion, but it's all going to determine, like me and you, Pierce, have always seen, right when both teams have fully loaded weapons, a fully loaded arsenal, is when we're going to see everything basically spill out onto the floor. So this is going to be great to see there.
Yeah, good opening round by DePaul, and interesting to see what Purdue will try to do for the second round. I mean, looks like they're all going to 5-hit A, so see if they can catch DePaul off guard right now. But if Ghosty hits any sort of raise nade right here, he's going to definitely do a chunk of damage. But I think they split right at the perfect time. Ghosty does not want to push that smoke. That's the dangerous thing about Brimstone. 20 seconds for smokes. You are not going to want to push either way through those.
They know that Spike is down. Ghosty right now, close corner near Showers is coming in. Nessie gets a kill. Gravity gets another. That is great. It's a 4v2. The offense is falling slowly, and they all are down. Great ace for the team there as they wipe the entire squad, and they're gonna get the defuse off hopefully soon. But they're they're just depending on which player to give it to. Kaz is gonna be taking the defuse here, putting it up 2-0. Big flawless here for the round, and great job on DePaul. I mean, that's what I'm expecting out of DePaul. DePaul came out crying last week. I wouldn't expect nothing less from them this week. So far, they're doing great. But we at that quick sneak peek that we did see, Pierce, I saw a full buyout. So that's going to be very crucial, right? If Purdue loses this round, it's going to be immense in their economy. They just bought out like crazy. So this either has to go big for them or they're going home. That's really what's going to end up happening.
Yeah, I mean, everyone buying in. I mean, this is about when you would expect teams to buy in round number 3. Looks like Phoenix was able to grab the ult orb, and Artie's going to pop his ult, so he's going to immediately try to get a pinch off through Showers. That is now something else extra Purdue has to worry about. So there could be a quick pinch. I mean, he's already in the backside of one team. I think they were able to knock him down, but I mean, he doesn't die there. He's going to gain some valuable intel, and so their team now should be in control of this round. Has a pace, has a knowledge of the team. They just got to play it safe, play those corners. Ghosty actually already picks off Pupfall, so there's the initiation down from Purdue right now.
Yep, we got Key coming up in the close corner. We do have that Omen smoke coming out. They know where he's at. Key's tagged up a little bit. They understand that there's going to be a push coming towards A. Right now, if I was the side of Purdue, I'd be considering rotating or causing a different and play some distraction for the team so they can make a push go through. Alpha able to get Blitzbolt down at the 4v4. Man advantage is leveled at the moment. They're making their push. Key coming in. If he gets right through that Cypher kick, he's going to be able to one. But means he's able to take on one. The trade comes in from Key. 3v3. Spike going down by Spaghetti. They shut him down, Pierce. They didn't get the spike down. Oh my. 1v1 now.
Yeah, Spike didn't go down, and yeah, such a telegraph play kind of going up towards A like that. They just sat A long. I mean, that's the same strat they did round number 2. They went for same thing round number 3, and I mean, Gravity found that out early on. I mean, he was able to easily secure the ult orb over at B, pops his ult, goes through Showers, gets in the back line, and with how they're bunched up, he should have been able to easily see, 4, if not, 5 players, all the enemy team. And so it was great patience by DePaul just to, sit where they did. I mean, as soon as he found that information, the players from B didn't rotate. Everyone held their angles on A and just played a comfortable defense. And, great kills by Gravity and the squad to put Purdue down. So now they're 3-0 up.
3-0 up right now. Going on to our 4th round here in the match. We're pushing it forward. It looks like if we're paying attention to the minimap here, we got a heavy investment over towards B as we got 3 players, 2 players over towards A. The Purdue push looks like it's going to come through top hookah and coming in through B long. So I think DePaul's in a perfect positioning right now to get ready for the push. They see some equipment being invested here, and they're going to get ready. They're going to start moving in slowly. Purdue, they still not seeing anybody. It's a real slow game. They saw a Cypher Cage go out. We got the paranoia coming in. Players are going to slowly start falling. He's able to get a big kill onto Gas, but Ghosty gets a trade. He gets another one, laying down the law with the Sheriff, but Nisi comes in, able to get a big 2K here for the team. It's a 3v2. Man advantage is still on the side of DePaul, but he's able to shut it down. He's on a huge 3K here for the team.
Last player standing.
This is what you like to see, Pierce. You like to see the Reynas dragging out, keeping their teams available. Now it's a 1v1. Can he get the ace here?
Oh,
the ace
God.
came through!
Yeah, that's what he needed. And yeah, that round for Purdue is all won on the fact of that W key ace. I mean, unfortunately, Ghosty popped the ult. I mean, the 2v1, I'm not sure why you're popping the ult there. I mean, pops ult, doesn't even, fully blast out, checks the wrong corner, and W key is just in the middle of the, the site there, and then a nice headshot on the Blitz. Blitz has been an excellent player for DePaul. I mean, one of those ciphers that really plays a role like a fragger and gets caught off guard there. So W key with a clutch ace keeps Purdue in this game right now. I mean, it's still early on, but that round is critical at this point in the game.
That's some life, though. That's what we like to see. 3-1 right now in the series, everybody. We do have 2 ults on the side of Purdue, 1 ult for the side of DePaul. The Omen does have the teleport, so we might see that getting invested to get some information. Kaz is droning out, able to tag 1. No! His drone goes down, but you got a lot of information for the team. Gravity's throwing down some Phoenix mollies, but nothing's happening so far. They got a good control there, though, on the bomb point, on the bomb site. They got the spike down. B is very much under lockdown. They're going to need to break this, Pierce, and I don't really see exactly how they're going to do it, but they need to start taking it out.
The hookah player is going to be so key. Yeah, Kaz just found 2. Gravity finds a 3rd, so now it's an even 2v2. Spaghetti finds 1. Blitzbolt's going to find Alpha, but yeah, Spaghetti there. Great position for a trade. Yeah, it just took a little too long when they Purdue was controlling the angles perfectly. I mean, had the cyber cages up, had had smokes down. So I mean, they were choking him out for a while. I was thinking, yeah, Blitz was going to be key in hookah because every other player's on the bomb site staring at the back, but yeah, just not enough time. So good offensive take.
Yeah, that was great offense. That's the life we like to see, right? Because normally right now in the league, what we've seen, a team goes up 3-4, it's pretty much over. It almost looks like the other team just gives up, but it's great to see that life coming out of Purdue right now. It is 3-2. They're close to tying up the series. We do also have 3 ults on both sides. We did see that Omen ult get used, but not very effectively last round. And now we're going to get a similar push going over towards B. They know that's working for them. They're very confident. The pushes are coming through. Kaz gets 2 right now. And that ult just gets wasted. Blitzbolt able to get another big 2K for the team. Nisi coming around. Coming in the flank. But will they be able to catch him? Gravity's right next to his killer, though. Can he kill or be killed? Recon boat goes out. Gonna try to take the teleporter. Makes it out with his life.
Yeah, they're not chasing him. That'd be funny. He throws the fireball down to heal himself, and somebody follows it and ends up burning their death, but nobody follows him right away. I think they're all kind of expecting that, but you can see on the mini map they're looking like they're all ready to teleport on him, but no, somebody just throws a classic in there just to kind of troll him, and I mean, he's basically stuck there. Bomb's stuck on the other side of the map. He's got a Vandal in hand, so after his team just won a couple rounds in a row, he's going to want to save that gun because now their economy gets reset. I mean, we're talking about economy in the beginning of the game. You win multiple rounds in a row, you get a bonus for that, but then you lose multiple rounds in a row, you get a bonus for that. But now they're set at a solid, at a net 0. No positive, no negative. So anything they gained last round has just been lost. And
left.
He's the only one with a gun left for Purdue.
Yep, only one left. It's funny, they sent him gifts. They gave him 3 classics, and he gave away his own there. But defenders do win. The hunt was coming on from Nisi. He's trying to shoot through the wall, unable to get him, though. Now it's 4-2. We got DePaul up with a 2-point lead. This is going to be great. I mean, they usually are good at chaining their rounds. And obviously, last week, I mean, we saw big things on First Bloods. First Bloods are so crucial. I think that's what we've seen here. They're not just getting 1. They're chaining it with 2. We've seen big 2Ks come out last round from Kaz just to open up that round for them and give them that advantage. So we'll see here. They're starting to transfer over, though, towards A, making the move. Drone is out from Sova, moving forward here, trying to get some information. They only have 1 player invested at A, everybody. And 2. They're going through showers, and we have 3 over towards B. That's going to be a crucial flank if nobody's paying attention to it. But Spaghetti, he has an itch.
They've got to be. Yeah, they've got to be ready for this. I mean, Blitz is just, hey, he's going to play this close wall. It's going to be good. I mean, play as tight angle as you can, so make them fully peek around. Pick Spaghetti. May not be able to get the second player here, but at least he gets 1. Finds out an info. There's another one there. That Ghost is going to find out even more information. Should be able to get back out of there. Hunter's Fury going to come out. Won't be able to tag him up. But W Key's trying to make some plays happen on the other side. Oh, Nisei. Nice wall bang. That's their top fragger down.
Nisei goes down, 3v3. Man advantage is equaled now. Ghosty hears him walking all around them. There's a cyber cage in between him and his enemies, able to take down 1. Uses that jump pad to push him out of harm's way. Nisi, though, comes in, takes out an Alpha. The only one left is the Phoenix player. 1 on, and he makes something happen. Gets Nisei, gets shut down by Kaz, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, 5-2. We're only 5 rounds away from the half. This has been a great play from both teams. Both teams have been doing great. Obviously, another team's doing greater than the other, but I'm liking the strategy coming out of all the players right now. How they're working the map, how they're working, and even their team composition. They're playing pretty well together. Looks like calls are coming out because you're seeing the trades coming through. I mean, there's nothing better. I feel like there's minor adjustments really that Purdue needs to make, but other than that, so far, so good. They are down 3, but it's only a 3-point lead. It's better than being like 11-6 or 11-3 like we saw last week from multiple teams. Right now, they still got a shot, Pierce. What do you think about Purdue so far?
Yeah, I mean, Purdue needs to step it up a little bit. I mean, they're getting caught early on in the rounds. I mean, one thing I'm loving from DePaul is just how early they're finding information, and then just how how they're using it, right? I mean, they're playing together. When they find themselves in individual situations, they get that 1 kill, but they always try to back off. They don't try to go over aggressive. Don't try to be the hero player. They just, wait, get a kill, back up, wait for another teammate, or let the enemy push into them. And I mean, other than those 2 rounds, I mean, they're playing perfect defense right now.
They are. But while you were explaining that, Pierce, I just got to highlight that amazing jump pack, jump over, and absolutely frag. 1 with a rocket. Gravity, the man, the only, one of the great grace failures that we got to see actually in the WCS qualifiers to be a part of CVL Season 2.
Left.
So, I mean, that was impressive there. But right now, for everyone that's watching, we are 23 seconds left. 4v2. We do have the Sova hurt on the side of Purdue. It's going to be a tough one to regain, but it's still possible. Looks like, though, that they're going to more than likely try to save. And just like Pierce said before, at the end of the day, this game is based on economy. That's going to be the best thing to do. But, looks like they throw their lives. Ghosty gets a 3K, 6-2 now in the series, and just 4 rounds away now from the half. It's getting close, Pierce. It's getting real close so far. I think that Purdue really needs to get a little bit of urgency, and I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not sure. I'm not feeling them. There was those couple rounds that they won, or even just several rounds that they lost, but in those rounds it looked like there was so much potential. They just kind of, it was those minor unfortunate events, but now it's like they're making it go major. And I know we talk about this a lot when we start seeing the scoreline go up this high. Coming back from a deficit. Now, it's only a 4 deficit. But then again, DePaul wins this one, it's 7-2. DePaul wins the next one, it's 8-2. Then you just want to hope you end the half at 8-4. Otherwise, you're coming back from a huge deficit. That's something you don't want to see.
Yeah, I mean, Purdue right now has found some good opening picks. I mean, Blitz on the first one, knocked 1 down, but now 2 have fallen individual picks. Not much utility has been to protect them. Ghosty's trying to get sprayed down. W Key's going to go and pop the Empress right now, so he's going to be looking to go on a hunt and take down multiple members to win the round. I mean, W Key has been the biggest clutch factor right now for Purdue. Honestly, the reason they really have both those rounds on the board. Had an ace to win one and get another 2 to 3 kills to win another. So he's going to start off right here with Ghosty.
Empress is on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Shuts down Ghosty. Moving forward, they know where she's at. Spike is down. It's ticking and talking away. They need to make something happen. It's only one left. Kaz, make something happen. Gets a kill on Alpha, but Spaghetti's there for the trade. Big kills. Purdue finally putting another point on the board. Now it's 6-3. Well, let's look at the stats here, Pierce, real quick. Kaz dropping a whopping 10-3. No, 9-3. Ghosty 10-3. Blitzbolt 8-5. 6-6. I mean, the whole team's basically positive or dang near close. On the side of Purdue, though, I think we have only one player. There are 2 players that are barely positive. 1 player that's predominantly positive, and 2 players that aren't even near being in that range.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to definitely need to see. Honestly, the entire team. I mean, the rounds that worked for them was when they both hit B. I mean, obviously, one of those came off the back of a W key ace. And, I mean, the second round, they hit B again, and they won it. I think when they've been able to hit coordinated attacks on B, they've won. I mean, they got this round on A, honestly, off individual picks. I mean, Blitzbolt, snagged the first blood, but then, player got caught on top of the boxes near A, and another player gets caught right out of showers by W key, and, that man, disadvantage just opened up the bomb site for them to get in there. So I think in this A hit might be a struggle. I mean, unless they get some picks here, they haven't been the most successful at this bomb site.
They have not.
Ooh, no.
Ooh, that was not a place you wanted to be, ladies and gentlemen. Gets caught through the smoke by B. Gravity, though. Still trying to make something happen. Able to get another one. The man is a legend. Getting 2. They're pushing through. They know that someone's near mid.
Spike down A.
Blitzbolt able to take down Spaghetti. We're about to see a pretty gruesome gunfight here between a Raze and a Phoenix. Ghosty wins. They know where he's at. Ghosty gets him again. Big headshots. Flawless comes in. 7-3. Oh my, Pierce. We're getting close. Getting close to the half. 2 rounds away. Now, we had 1 round go in favor of Purdue just earlier, making it 3 up for them. But now here's crunch time. We're about to go into the half. They're gonna need. They're gonna want these next 2 rounds, right? 7-5 is kind of ideal. You're still down, but there's still hope. But it's anybody's game. DePaul's coming in. They're not DePauling the situation anymore. They're wrecking it. We need to see a little bit, like how you said, Pierce. Just I feel like a little bit more in the slay department. Can players in Purdue just provide a little bit more in the slay department and just execute these first bloods perfectly? I think that's some of the minor changes, the micro adjustments that need to be made.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to need to pick up some rounds now. I mean, they only have pistols right now, so they're going to need a team shoot together, play together real right here. I mean, they're trying to be it again, which is their most successful, but I mean, crazy enough, they're both actually stacked too. I mean, W Key is like the only one on the team that has a gun, finds a lurk kill over at A. So it's making enough noise that the Race player has to go over. Spaghetti actually takes one down to the Sheriff. So this just might be the opening that Purdue needs to get him at least another round before this half is up.
Yes, that's exactly what they need. But if we're looking here on the minimap, we got the players rotating over, 4 being invested over towards A. 1 stays back, which is Sova, trying to keep player 2 and 3, which is a Phoenix and Sova for the side of DePaul, kind of lingering. But this is going to be a huge flank, right? Because if they're moving over, the Sova has a great opportunity, but gets shut down. Kaz is ready for that pitfall, though. Or W Key gets another kill onto Gravity. This has been amazing here.
W Key is the absolute legend right now for Purdue. I mean, yeah, finds the solo kill at A, and the fact that Spaghetti's able to get a kill at B, I mean, it almost confuses DePaul right there, because there's a kill that goes down on A kill that goes down on B. It's kind of like, which one do you react to, right? I mean, they just don't have enough information early on in the round to, determine is the play A, is the play at B, and, so they instantly get a 5v3. That team rotates over to A, and I think that round was all won by W Key and just the lack of information from DePaul. So they're in a great situation right now. I mean, last round before the half, they've got four ults for both teams. Phoenix could be about 1 or 2 away, but just I say there might be hope. Nisei shuts down, without a doubt, the top player for Purdue right now.
Nisei's going off. Kaz is going to go down to the Hunter's Fury. Unfortunate 4v4. We're seeing life come out of Purdue before our eyes, ladies and gentlemen. 7-4, 1 round away from the half. The reset's coming in, so we're going to be expecting all these ults being used. Roomba comes out, gets shut down.
Launching smoke.
They got control over B.
Yeah,
Spike should be going down in moments.
Finally just showed up. Yeah, the Sova was all the way back up near mid. Honestly, almost near A. So that gives time for the defense to regroup. Still a couple ults available. Unfortunately, Reyna ult's not going to be able to use this round, but you still have the Brimstone ultimate. Yeah, that's going to come out right now. See if it can burn down anybody. It does, but Ghosty, double nade, double kill for Gravity. Instantly shuts all 4 down. And so if you're a Purdue fan, you're hoping for a 2-round gap to end it, but now it's going to be a 4-round gap, 8-4. DePaul closes this half out.
That was absolutely phenomenal. A just double kill, right? Feel like we're in and out. Can I order a double animal style? Because that's what it very much looked like there. Great shots on Gravity and Ghosty with that nade. Raise nades coming in. It's great to see, right? People know how to use their utilities correctly, just knowing when to save them, knowing when to throw them. I mean, nades at the end of the day, they're just about a hope and a dream, but that hope and the dream came through for Ghosty there, and then Gravity able to secure those kills for the team, which is great. We're entering our next pistol round here, ladies and gentlemen, so this might be a chance. If Purdue wins this, I mean, we expect them at least to get 2 rounds, putting it up closer at that 2-round lead like Pierce was talking. Or DePaul can push it into the double digits.
Oh, WQ starts off with a nice sheriff kill, so that's going to help them start the round. Yeah, they're going to need to start bringing it back here. That's something with teams we've commentated in the league so far. They'll start off slow in the first half, but something in the second half will get to them, but it's usually not enough. But I think Purdue, if they can really rally behind WQ here, get another player to step up, or the Phoenix player as well, they can get right back into it. But Ghosty finds one back on the football, so that first nice headshot by WQ is instantly equalized. Blitzbolt finds another.
We're pushing through 4v2. Now Ghosty able to get down Spaghetti. They know where he's at. WQ tries to get a kill with the Sheriff, gets shut down. Now here we're the last player left alive. It's going to be Alpha. He's going to push through. Spike is down. They have entire B-side locked down. If he tries to push from any angle, really, he got a barrel aiming at every side. So unless he's part of the Matrix right now, I don't really think he might be able to survive this. Gets tagged up a little bit from Puka. The trade's coming in. Blitzbolt able to knock him down. 9-4 for the series. Purdue is up a 5-point lead right now.
Yeah, now that gives them an advantage, you think, right? I mean, when when DePaul was able to, take the first round, they took the second round immediately after. And I mean, they honestly took the next 3. So I mean, if you're, DePaul fan right now, you're thinking, okay, this is going to be 11-4, and I mean that puts them only 2 rounds away from closing this game out, and that'll be a more dominant game than what I think we all thought it would be. Because Purdue definitely won this matchup in the WCS when they went on to win. WCS, I think it was weekend 5 or weekend 6. Oh, definitely was a better team in that matchup. But yeah, I mean, you already see, 2 kills. I mean, 3 kills going down the other side. Brimstone's hurt. So, I mean, yeah, funny, we're already staring down the barrel of 10-4.
10-4. It's getting close. And Spaghetti's hurt. 38 health. The Brimstone, he just got his molly, though. So, could make something potentially happen there with the spike plant. Ghosty, Gravity, the whole team of DePaul, they're just going off right now. Not even sure what to explain, but they're hearing the teleports. They know that they're going to be coming in through the flanks. Ghosty able to take down Alpha. Now, we're all left with Spaghetti with 38.
Poor Brimstone.
38 health left him. If I was him, I'd just save, man. Like, anything for economy right now is big. They also dropped their they weren't paying attention to economy. We saw a couple rounds pretty far into the series, the first half, I should say.
Run for it. Defuse it. There's no way he's gonna get it. They're waiting for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10-4 is going to be rough. I mean, you're 2 rounds down, so at this point, they should be able to buy maybe a little something. Yeah, I mean, they're going to be able to buy. They're going to be able to do a full buy here. I mean, at least get, some Vandals, some heavy armor, and then get, some utility in their pocket. But, I mean, they're going to have to make this round work. Because when they're investing everything, they're going to have low creds. I mean, the loss bonus, I don't think will be enough to carry them. That puts them 11-4. And they've got to make something work this round. I mean, it looks like they're going to get set up. They're spread out a bit, so I think they're going to wait to see if the defense gets a bit aggressive here. But
we'll have to see it to believe it. But we've seen some crazy comebacks come in already through the WCS, and even last week we saw some crazy comebacks come through here at the CVL. But it looks like right now, both teams are playing a little bit passive. Spaghetti's able to get a kill on Ghosty. Huge kill for the side of Purdue. They needed Ghosty to be down. The man was just a wrecking ball. Nisei, though, knows they're in top hookah right now, trying to get the kill through the flank. Bees all left alone. The control is on their favor, but they dropped the spike. And I wonder if Nisei is going to be able to see it. He sees it. He knows where the spike is at. Oh.
I mean,
that's for them. That's for them. I am big Pepega brain right now.
Pepega claps on the chat. Yeah, I know. I mean, he gets the bomb. So, yeah, they're doing a little bit of a spread out offense, trying to see if they can get a pick. But in the end, I mean, they just get picked on their own. So now, unfortunately, they're going to try to rotate over to A exactly the same time. Purdue is going to rotate there. So, I mean, they'll meet the team about minus the Phoenix head on. And so, yeah, as the mollies break out, Bam's able to find W key, but the defense is coming back in strong. Alpha Puffball brings down Kaz. We're getting traded from the death by Kaz, but it's just a lonely Cypher all alone with low health. So yeah, I mean, that's a clutch round right there by Purdue. They needed out the gun buy to keep in it.
That puts them in. That keeps their economy strong. Whew! It was a slow one with my big Pepega brain. I mean, it definitely was a slow one there, but now I know. Now I know here. So we're kicking it off. It is 10-5. We are seeing great strides from the side of Purdue. I mean, they're 5 rounds away, Pierce. Better than what they were before right now, but we are in double digits. We got DePaul only 3 rounds away from closing it out. They can easily put it at 13-5, but not sure. They see the Roomba, though. Pitfall able to take down that type of utility. Trying to get information in top hookah. Nothing is being informed to them. They're pretty much spread out from what we see. We only got 1 dead center mid, 1 invested near showers, 2 Belong, and then, of course, Ghosty just roaming around hookah, trying to get some information to happen, and then there's those beautiful Brimstone 20-second smokes that are coming out here.
Yeah, they are so long and, I mean, so effective at cutting off those chokes. You definitely don't want to walk in front of one. Spaghetti finds gravity, so now Purdue's finding kills early on in this round. That's going to force DePaul to rethink. I mean, Ghosty's just got to try to spray through. The fire is going to come out from Phoenix. I mean, they're virtually trapped inside a hookah right now, and Nisei does find one on the one-on. I think they're starting to slow around a little bit, only 40 seconds. DePaul's got to figure out what they want to do with the bomb.
Looks like the rotation's going to come through. They picked up the spike. They're rotating it towards A. They know that one's at least at A. Trying to get the kill. Man, Key just made that look so smooth. Gets one.
Still in sight.
Paranoia comes in, able to get the repositioning, though. Now he knows exactly where they're at. Nisei able to take down Alpha. Now it's only a 2v3. They're closing down the gap in the man advantage here. Spike has gone down over towards A. We got a player Haven and 2 near the spike plant. Molly coming out.
Wow.
Ghosty turns around, whips it on. The key. Able to get a kill.
Fight.
And it's over.
Yeah, that was actually a super close round for DePaul in the end. I thought, Ghosty, in such a horrible spot to try to peek out and fight 2 players, but then somehow able to turn on, get the spray transfer on the W key, and that's one of the nastier spray transfers I've seen from a player in this league so far. I mean, yeah, who else to expect from Ghosty? 19-6 right now, leading the way for his team. And his whole team's doing good. They're all virtually positive. Nisei's even at 10-10, but throwing 9 assists on the board. So definitely helping his team out, getting those shots down range and, making those kills happen. But when Purdue's only 4 rounds away, they were 8-4, but now it's been a 2-2 exchange when they're back to the kind of that 4-round advantage. So they got some ultimates to work with. They're not looking too bad right now.
They're not looking bad. They're not looking too shabby. 10-6, 4-round deficit for Purdue. 4-round. Up. For the side of the ball. Moving forward. Gravity able to take down Pitfall, though. Spaghetti able to get his trade. 4v4 now. It's getting a little bit intense. Spaghetti's able to get another. Ghosty gets the kill on Spaghetti. 3v3 now. The pushes are coming in towards B. They really want that bomb site. 1 on right now. Making it, about to make a play here. Able to get down Ghosty. Nisei knocks down Alpha. On 1 with the big 2K. Now when we're in a 1v1, it's all up to Blitzbolt. Gets that. Oh,
wow.
Get him through the
He
flash.
flashed too.
And he
He's
knows
gonna find
where the
where the
last
rain
player
is. Yeah, I mean, he's got a pistol. He's gonna have to try to find that Vandal on the ground, but I mean, W Key with his aim and reaction time, it's gonna be almost impossible. The W Key will finish off Blitzbolt, and that's another round for Purdue. Now only 3 rounds away. When the momentum's on their side right now, if they keep, churning through this momentum, keep making the right plays, keeping the economy up. I mean, now his team's still got to buy, so they're not, have the highest amount of credits. DePaul's able to buy as well, but things are still looking bad for Purdue. They're starting to climb their way back in this game.
Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. They're making the comeback, though. They were once 5, now they're only 3 rounds away from tying the round. They were once at one point just 1, so they're doing great. Football, though, able to get 1 with the Hunter's Fury. Nisei falls. Starting off the round 4v5, they're getting the first bloods. These are crucial, everybody. First bloods are so imperative to the game. And now they just need to chain them. If they can get another one and have a 2-man advantage, it just changes the game. And we've seen it so far. They've taken that advantage. They've been able to get the kills, and they've been able to get the rounds. And that's why I really believe Purdue right now is stacking against DePaul, because they're able to get that. And DePaul's a little bit of DePauling right now. They're DePauling, but Gazzo evens out the man advantage. We're getting another ultimate used. 2 ultimates getting used. Pitfall's able to get down Ghosty, though. Shut him down. Oh, Alpha comes in, gets the kills. 1v2. Can he make it happen? Alpha gets a huge 3K. Ends around 10-8, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we are seeing a bit of a throw right now. I mean, 8-4 up. I mean, now 10-8. I mean, all credit to Purdue right now. I mean, they have had a great defense, looked much more comfortable on this side. I mean, 4 rounds not too terrible on the offense, but their defense has been so much cleaner. The coordination, the plays, the fights and angles they're taking have been so much better. I mean, letting DePaul push into them, they've looked absolutely immaculate on this side. And another 3 ults right now. Only 1 for the Sova. I mean, Pupfall's ult was insane on that. So that Hunter's Fury tagging 1 up and killing 1 through the mid, and he finds out where Blitzball is in the end. So great use with little to no info to start off that Hunter's Fury.
Yeah, usually little to no info means a waste of a Hunter's Fury, but he made that work for him. Now we're starting off here. In our next round, we do have DePaul able to have the man advantage right now, taking down 2 of the players over at Purdue. Purdue, though, he's getting it close, Pierce. They're getting it so close. They're just 2 rounds. 2 rounds away. They're moving forward, though. They're trying to get the A-bomb side locked down. Pitfall able to say, Nisei, take him out. Pitfall, another. Can he get a 3rd?
1 enemy remaining.
Able to get a 3rd. Can he get a 4th? Nope, gets shut down by Gravity. We're getting an ult coming in. Gets knocked out. Oh, 1 round away.
Purdue climbing back in this game. I mean, they're just rolling DePaul as soon as they come into the bomb site. Pupfall finds 3 in a row. Gets flash and not able to find the 4th, but then Gravity is just brimstone ulted. into another dimension in that round off. And they only used one round, ult that round. That was basically a near flawless round for them. So, being able to do a near flawless, only use one ultimate. They're managing their ult economy well. They're stacking this rounds up in a row. So, their economy has got to be strong right now. Momentum is all in the hands of Purdue. This has completely changed. They have won now 5 rounds to 2 in this side. So, they're doing what DePaul did to them. If they keep excelling, they'll do it better.
This just reminds me, Pierce, of the infamous semi-finals match with DePaul. DePauling. They were so high in the lead, right? They had a big round advantage, and now look at this. 10-9. They're close to getting shut out and losing their first match of the CVL season. Great shots, though, by Kaz. But we still got a man advantage, and the man advantage is actually to the side of Purdue. Can Purdue close it out now? They have it's a 4v3. They need to now capitalize on that, and they'll tie the round. The first time in this match that it's been another pitfall though. Oh my gosh, another big 3K. The man is on fire, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 10-10, Purdue able to come back from a 5-round deficit, tie it up 10-10, get themselves into the double digits. It's not looking so good for DePaul right now.
Yeah, from 8-4 down all the way to 10-10 when they're rolling. We said we needed a player to step up, and even though Pup falls, 13 and 19, he has gotten, about 3 kills each round for the past 2 to 3 rounds. He's absolutely come alive in this game. The aim, the kills he's getting does not seem anything like a player that would be 13 and 19. So it's good to see, Pup fall. Even you saw Spaghetti there, 15-13. Good to see some backup for W Key. So W Key doesn't have to, ace around. Purdue has options now in these rounds to get kills. Kaz finds one through the Hunter's Fury. So another Hunter's Fury ult to start off these rounds, but now it got equalized instantly, 4v4.
It's unfortunate, and the side, but they do got some advantage, right? Their Sova is pretty hurt. Pitfall's only at 30 health, so he's basically one shot at this moment. If he gets into a crazy challenge and gets peppered again through the wall. Great pre-fire prediction shots from the Phoenix player here. But it looks like they're going to try to take over A. They need to make something happen. They're getting into gunfights. Kaz is there for support on Nisei. That's what you like to see. When an entry's coming in, it's crucial to have that support. Crucial to get the trades, because if the entry can get that player to just be out positioned, you have the support there to land the shots, and that's exactly what happened there. Now it's a 3v3. They still have a little bit of hope on their side here. They just need a little bit. Just need a little bit of kills. They'll be able to plant the spike and be in a good positioning. But DePaul, I'm scared because I think I really think they're DePauling this right now.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, the bomb carrier probably should have tried to go through to be there and make it the plant down. But yeah, Kaz is stuck. Gravity stuck there. So that is 7 rounds in a row for Purdue. They are now not only have they tied up the game, they have taken the lead for the first time in the game. W Key hits the 20 bombs. Spaghetti at 16-13. Pupfall finds another 2. So, he's climbed his way from, what was probably triple negative to now almost even. Alpha's only 5 behind from even, one on having a, little bit of a rough game. But, he's starting to contribute now, at least get a kill in a few of these rounds. So, I think everybody's, settling in. They've got their momentum. They found their groove on this defensive side. And, they're looking strong to close it out 13-10. All the way from 8-4 down, that's a nice comeback, and that's a good sign for the future if you're a Purdue fan.
Like we said, Pierce, we've seen beautiful comebacks. This is one of them. 11-10. We got one on, though, able to get the kill onto Kaz. Starting off again with the man advantage. Huge first blood for him. We do have the Cypher on the side of DePaul. Hurt. One on, though. Another one for him. Pitfall comes in and gets the kill onto Ghosty. Alpha able to take down Nisei. The only one left for DePaul. Gravity able to get the kill on one on, but Spaghetti there with the major headshot. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's match point. It's match point. We have 12-10. What looked like Purdue would not be able to survive, they have overcame and became overcomers. Now it's 12-10. And DePaul might officially get their first DePaul throw of the season.
Yeah, I mean, that's in around, number 8 in a row now for Purdue? I mean, if they win this game, it'll be on the back of a 9-round-in-a-row win. I think at this point, the energy is all theirs. The Purdue train is on. DePaul, all the coal and gas they could possibly have had coming into this is completely gone. I mean, at this point, I don't know what you're probably feeling tilted, maybe a little bit down. I mean, you got to do something. I mean, you're still only 3 rounds away from winning it, so you're not far off the mark. But, I mean, you've been at that point for 8 rounds now. I mean, good job by Ghosty to start it off with a first blood. But, I mean, in a 4v5, we've seen what these players of Purdue can do. I mean, they can still make this retake happen.
Cage triggered.
They're pushing slowly. They're trying to get at the regain here on the side. They know where the players are at, and it's real huge. Ghosty's in a great position. Right through that smoke. Is there a Sova? Pitfall, though. Able to get the kill. Ghosty comes in for the trade. Tries to land 2. Gets 2. 3K. Spaghetti gets the kills at the very end. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 13-10. Game goes over to Purdue. They absolutely sweep them at the very end. DePaul's it. Throws it. And there we have it. Purdue has their first win of the CVL season. DePaul taking their first loss. Their first throw. The first DePaul. They DePaul'd it hard. Man. Oh, man. Pierce, that was just kind of speechless, to be honest. I thought at the end of the day, honestly, the way the match was going, I'm like, DePaul got this. 10-4. They just need 3 more rounds. They're in the triple-digit range. I remember double-digit range. It's no, like, mind over matter, because you really don't mind, but no, they mattered. They didn't mind.
Yeah, what a crazy breakdown in the end. I mean, this will be, Purdue going up 2-0 in the league, and then, DePaul did win off stream last week against, I think UC San Diego. Purdue beat San Diego State Black, and so now Purdue takes down DePaul. So they'll be 2-0 to, start this league off. DePaul at 1-1. But yeah, such a nice comeback by Purdue. I mean, 8-4 down. They're 10-4 down. I was like, oh no, I mean, this is not looking good. I felt DePaul's like they look much better than the WCS. Obviously we didn't get to commentate them last week as they were one of the matches that was played off stream. But I mean, the WCS, obviously Purdue, was the team that won. But DePaul started out this game much, much better. But I mean, as soon as Purdue got on the defensive side, they looked like a completely different team. First half, I think they were a little all over the place. They were getting individually picked. They weren't coordinated. DePaul was, when they're getting individual kills, they're backing off, they're regrouping, playing as a team. Like they just knew, where to position and where to be to knock these players down. And then that's what I think Purdue became on the second half. They became the DePaul the first half, and just they settled in, they played together. They built some momentum. I mean, from that, they let the first couple rounds go, but I mean, as soon as that bye round hit, that third round where they invested guns, they got all those kills, won that round, and they never looked back. I mean, W Key, obviously the standout player in the first half, but then you saw Spaghetti step it up, you saw Pupfall step it up, and W Key finally got some support. So a great comeback at Purdue. Congratulations to them for the win, and that'll put them at a 2-0 start.
Yeah, congratulations to the boy Purdue. I mean, that's what we're talking about, Pierce. When it comes into this competitive realm, it's really about micro adjustments. Unless it's major, right? Unless your teammate's actually shooting behind you instead of in front of you. It's those micro adjustments that these competitive players need to make in-game and notice right away. And I think Purdue did a great job of adapting to that, able to counter the strategies, the offense and the defense of DePaul, and now got themselves a solid win, 2-0 going into the season. And I mean, again, they took them by storm, and they deserve that. Great job again to the team of Purdue. But for now, guys, before we go anywhere, we just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Quick shout out to MSI. as our title sponsor here for the CVL Season 2 as well, HyperX. Make sure to check them out. Links are below, guys, for any headset. You got mouses, you got keyboards, you got a lot. So you definitely need to go check them out. CEV makes great, absolutely good. I want to hype them up because they do. Blue light blocking glasses. And us as gamers, we always be playing on a screen, so it's great to use. Ritual Motion will teach you and help you become a whole gamer. And as well, they got some great compression gloves for you guys. Definitely check them out. And then for everybody out there, y'all are wondering, how are these players, man, so good? How are they so good? It's because they do a little bit something before they get their matches going, and that's called Aim Labs. Go check them out. Go download it. Play it a little bit. Then get on some Valorant and see the noticeable difference in your gameplay. And that, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with you. For right now, we're going to go on a 5-minute commercial break.
Where's all the lovers with desire hiding? Missing the chance to transform something basic. Where's all the mistakes? Making judgments from skyscrapers. All these days we stand against them. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears falling, but don't allow them to. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to. I can see those tears falling, but don't allow them to. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to.
Living by the wayside, distant thoughts are getting high. Head was heavy and I'm blurry-eyed. That's all I know. The pace feels fast. I'm eating without you here. I feel so alone. Energy still depleted. Trying to find a glimmer of hope. We look Been focusing on healing my fractured soul from all the harm and pain I once concealed. But the storm has come before the calm. When you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright. For my mind is in an eternal fight with stuff sometimes. I wonder where you are tonight. I wonder where you are tonight. When the demons hold us so tight. I wonder where you are tonight. Living by the wayside, distant thoughts are getting high. Head was heavy and I'm blurry-eyed. That's all I know. The pace feels fast. I'm eating without you here. I feel so alone. Energy still depleted. Trying to find a glimmer of hope. Will you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright? For my mind is in an eternal fight with stuff sometimes. I wonder where you are tonight.
Welcome back, you filthy Valorant casuals, to Season 2 of the Collegiate Valorant League, hosted by the Gamers EDU, hosted by moi. I am your part-time host slash full-time wannabe Astermain Queen V. We do have 2 more matches for you guys lined up for tonight, the next one being between UT Austin and SDSU Black. But before we get into all of that collegiate, that high-octane Valorant action that you guys all came here to see, I did want to give a big, huge shout-out to all the new teams and all the new faces that are joining us for this tournament this season. We are super excited to have you here at the Gamers EDU. Promoting mental health and mental health awareness is our main goal. There's not enough safe spaces in the gaming community that prioritize that, and we want to be that safe space for you. So we're just super happy that you guys chose to join our family, and we're super excited to see what this tournament brings. And speaking of, because they're just a huge part of our family as well, I did want to say a big TY to all of our sponsors. Thank you to our title sponsor, MSI, who will be raffling off some special MSI goodies throughout the tournament, but will be raffling off a laptop for the CVL finals, so make sure you check up on that because that's a great offer you're not going to want to miss. Thank you to our exclusive headset partner of the CVL, HyperX, who were not only generous enough to give us a pair of our very own HyperX headsets, but who want to give you guys a chance to win your very own. They will be raffling off 20 different pairs of HyperX headsets throughout the tournament, so make sure you guys are in chat. You don't want to miss these offers because these headsets are pretty sick, okay? And they sound even sicker. And if you guys are interested in anything that I mentioned today or are interested in any of the sponsors that I mentioned, make sure you check out their panels down below. There's all sorts of info on them, as well as exclusive discount codes and offers made exclusively for our little family here. And down below, you'll also find our Discord, our Twitter, and our Instagram. So make sure you join our Discord and engage with us and our family offline. And you make sure you toss us that cheeky little follow so we can remind you guys when your favorite teams play. And now, before I toss it over back to your casters, the lovely, funny man and muted, I'm going to send you guys on a quick, teeny little commercial break. So make sure you guys are hydrating and posture check-in. And I will see you guys in chat. Bye, guys.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back as we're about ready to start off our next match. This next match, it's going to be a crazy one for y'all. It's definitely going to be one for the books here, as we're going to be doing UT Austin versus San Diego Black. So this is going to be, I mean, last week, Hawaii UT, oh my, right? San Diego Black a little bit lackluster, but now they're coming against some big boys, Pierce. It's coming against the big boys. Like this ain't just regular college Valorant at this point. This is some big heavy hitters coming out of UT.
Yeah, no, UT's looked impressive. I mean, ever since early on in the WCS, I mean, they qualified really on week 1, week 2. They've looked absolutely phenomenal. Last week they opened it up with another win, another team that I think they might have been off stream, but yeah, I mean, they played CSUN, got a dub there. SDSU played Purdue, didn't get a dub. Obviously, Purdue goes up with another dub today, a big comeback win, 2-0. So Purdue's looking pretty far ahead right now. But yeah, I think UT and San Diego State. I mean, we've seen these players, right? GDP, Durag, Eclipse, and we've seen these guys commentate them all last season, know what they're capable of. But yeah, UT looks good. I mean, we're gonna be back here on Bind. I mean, if you had to give a prediction for this match, definitely going to give it to UT. They've looked a super solid team. Their coordination It just seemed real well-rounded on a lot of maps. I mean, haven't been able to see him on every map just yet. Obviously, I haven't seen him on Icebox. But yeah, I mean, I got to give it to UT so far. I mean, WCS qualified early on. Took a 1-0, start. I think they're gonna be looking hot for a 2-0 start now.
They're gonna be looking good to start that. So I'm excited. I'm very much excited for this match. It was absolutely incredible. I mean, Hawaii versus UT last week was absolutely nutty. Now, here it is. I think that SDSU Blacks is really going to have a struggle against UT. I mean, I don't really see it as it's not going to be a close match. It's either going to be a blowout or go home. If it's a close match, that would be absolutely just, I don't know. I'd be done with predicting at that point. If it's super close of a match, I'm expecting some big things out of UT. The way they came out last week, big things out of UT.
Yeah, getting here on Bind. I mean, the champ selects already come in pretty quickly. I mean, we've got Rays, Jet already coming out, so pretty standard. GDP hovering the new character in the game, Astra, but won't be able to play her just quite yet. Definitely going to be locked down for a couple weeks. Yoru hover, Yoru's playable. Yoru's finally playable, but don't see really a spot for him in any of these team comps right now. It's still going to be the standard, double duelist. You've got your Cypher. Oh my God, we finally got a Sky. Instead of a Sova, we're getting a Sky replacement. That's going to be super fun to see. I think Sky is actually one of the better characters in the game that I don't think anybody's really tried to touch. I mean, maybe on the pro level, but definitely haven't seen anything on the college level. But her flashes, her team heal aura that she's got. I mean, I think she's a great initiator that really interesting to see how San Diego State takes advantage of.
Real interesting to see.
Choose your agent.
Almost was going to think that we're going to see the same thing out of UT, but no, they're sticking to some similar comp right now. We're just waiting for either to be a Sage or a Reyna. What's going to get locked in?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah, Sage will be the final agent that gets logged in. So now we're going to see two new things I haven't seen, much of in the past couple of weeks. We see a Sage and we see a Sky. A lot of potential. I mean, that's going to take away from some of the duelist potential. But I mean, hey, Pierre going with that battle Sage. I mean, always fun to see a battle Sage come out and frag. I mean, Sage with her orb slows, her ice wall. Definitely able to control choke points and, honestly force players into areas that, that she wants them to be in, kind of control players and control the map. So I think it's it's both interesting to see San Diego with Sky and UT with the Sage. And then actually a Killjoy now too. So change up from the Cypher a little bit. This is going to be a fun little match to watch.
It's going to be great to watch here. And that's what I was talking about last match. Because we saw some great plays with Sage. Now we're seeing Pierre there bringing it. So we'll see what the slows and the walls are going to do, ladies and gentlemen. But we're kicking it off here. UT versus San Diego. We're going to get UT pushing them straight towards A. This will be interesting as two players of San Diego are going to be ready for that. Roombas get shut down. Push is coming through. We should be seeing some trade-offs go here real soon.
Yeah, and we've already seen two players from San Diego kind of whittle down on their health. Omen and Rays are both hurt a little bit, and it looks like UT's going to go for a rotate. And if they hit it quick enough, I mean, you look at the Sky and Cypher here, not going to have too much utility. I mean, Sky, she'll have a couple of her Hawks to get some flashes out so she can bounce those off some walls. I mean, she'll be in a good spot to flash and, maybe help Eclipse out who's lone on the bomb site.
Pushing through here real soon. Pierre able to get Do-Rag now. It's a 4v5. We do got two players on the side of San Diego. Lower than half health. Pierre just comes in and bops Jim. Now it's a 3v5.
Spike planted.
PDP, though, able to take down Mouth.
trying to
Yeah.
knife to break through it. Yeah, Pierre's on 3 kills this round. Dog's gonna be able to find technique, kind of get some information. Flash comes out, Eclipse doesn't see the battle sage. Pierre gets one before going down. Pierre almost could have had an ace on the first round of the game. Slopify, those going to be all taken down by the turret. Yeah, get a Catfish is going lined up those swarm grenades for Killjoy, and this round should be all but over for UT. If Catfish takes down Slopify, and there goes the round. Big 4K by Pierre to start it off on that battle stage.
That was beautiful to see there. Yep, 4-1 Pierre. Almost had his ace, but Catfish ends up having to take it from him. Now, we're going into the next round. They did win the pistol round, so it's going to be more than likely another round that goes to the side of UT, but you never know. I mean, I think San Diego Black did really well there, Pierce. At least for that pistol round, they did great. They were just at the very end of the 1v2, kind of doable, but I mean, it was better than having a big, huge man advantage against you.
Yeah, they played around well. I mean, they started to rotate off to B and felt they didn't need that rotate. Like the fact the open flash off B long kind of just, held his own and then rotated back with his team, and they just got a nice coordinated A push, 5v3'd it, and the nice thing about Sage, got that instant pick, walled it off, and with the bomb down here, Catfish already finds Slopify, so Sky's down. Not really any initiation left for San Diego to retake. There goes Cypher as well. Techni finds Jim. Now it's a 5v2 situation. Both defensive players are spit. Pierre's lurking right now, so this is going to be a 2-0 start for UT.
Be great to see they're waiting it there. GDP able to get the kill on to Mr. Catfish there. Still keeping them alive, trying to make something happen. 4v2 right now in the round. Spike is down. GDP going on the terror, getting Pierre. Techni, though, able to get the trade. Last man left standing will be Durag.
Durag's all alone on the bomb. Nobody's there. They all spread it out to hunt for him, but Durag's going to be able to get this bomb defused. Oh my God. How did they leave that bomb site open? Yeah, the question mark comes out from GDP, the lulls in the chat. I mean, they spread it out hunting, and Durag just walks right in, sticks that defuse, and what a clutch round for San Diego in the end. Should not have happened at all.
I'm a little bit astonished. Honestly, paying attention to the map, I'm like, man, they're just trying to hunt him. And then as soon as you started calling out the bomb, I looked over and I'm like, oh, wow. They literally left the man to ninja defuse.
UT forget what side they're on. I guess they thought that they got the spike planted against them, but no, I mean, yeah, Pierre goes down and Techni finds one over at A, and then it's like the other two players rotate off to A, and Durag's like, well, I'll just walk in here and defuse it, and then just diffuses it with no the Omen had to basically sprint from spawn and wasn't able to get there, so now instead of having to wait till round, like a later round to buy, this gives San Diego at least an extra bit of credits to buy some utility to make this work. Shopify's already found too.
Last player standing.
At the trade, though, Eclipse GDP come in quick, knocking down 2 players to the side of UT. Now the last one left alive is the Killjoy on the side of UT. It might be another round for San Diego. I mean, I think that diffuse really threw off UT.
Yeah, they could have easily been 2-0 up. They had it. They were a 4v2. Pierre's lurking, gets traded. Techni's all the way over at A and trades. It's funny to not have just the entire team. I can see Pierre dying and nobody else being there to trade. That's kind of acceptable. But for Techni to also be all the way across from the bomb side and the Omen rotates too for some reason. I guess maybe they just didn't expect Durag to be there. Maybe they thought the other 2 players were going to be grouping up and they'd hunt him, but yeah, I really don't know what happened there. That round just broke down for them, and so that gives San Diego 2 rounds to go. And they got their guns. They won this round, so they're looking nice to start. Sky's going to go and have her ult. So a little bit of a blunder by UT, but they're a very strong team. I'm sure they laughed it off. Obviously lost that round, but they're still able to buy guns, and I'm sure they'll be able to get their heads back in the game and put up a fight. San Diego gets that nice round, but they're not, not done yet. Still early on in the game.
Great round on the side of San Diego right now, taking the lead 2-1. They're making some strong pushes right now, trying to go towards B long. They are going to have some resistance, but Eclipse able to get the kills. Techni, though, gets the trade. 3v3, evening out the man advantage. Pierre getting the kill, and we get a res coming out on the Sova.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous thing about having a Sage on your team is that the pressure of the ultimate, right, where you think you've got the first blood, you've got a kill, then they trade it back and they res, and, you know, what was a one-man advantage for you now is instantly turned into a one-man disadvantage. So Sage is, you know, going to be so key, getting the ultimates on her, and can easily, you know, reduce some of the damage done. I mean, your player gets caught out, they make a mistake. I mean, you just pop that res, and you just go again. Sage so vital for this team comp.
Just the back of her walls, keeping GDP locked in. I know that he would rather do something different for the team right now, but I mean, that's the importance, and that's what I love this different comp because they're able to utilize her utility in that aspect.
Yeah, and the Sage, and block of the choke point, and right there, he can't do too much, right? I mean, he's stuck. You know, because either way he goes, he's going to be funneling through one area, but as soon as he tries to hit that wall, he's going to instantly go off the sound cue, and they're going to know where he is, and then, you know, they just firing squat him through that one point, and, you know, he's gone. So, nice, you know, bounce back round by UT. Now they've got Sova ult, Killjoy ultimate, but we're seeing an op come out from Durag, something that, honestly, we haven't seen too much of teams utilize so far to start the league has been an op. I mean, last game we really didn't see one, but you know, we know how much damage a Jet can do. She gets that off in her hands, and yeah, I mean, that's that point and click adventure. One shot, one kill is all you need.
All you need. Jin able to get up. Durag able to take down Pierre. That's exactly what you need there.
That's big. I mean, you can take out the Sage first. That's all their healing. That's any healing, extra healing they had for the round gone. Shopify just continues to find multiple kills. Yeah, and you can hear it. GDP is going to call him, and you can hear both of them walking up, so it should be easy cleanups.
They know where they're at. They know that they are mid, right outside of Hookah. We do have two players on the side of San Diego for paying attention to the map, coming in for the flank too. So now they got two sides to worry about, but it looks like they're going to go down B long before they even have to worry about any flankers.
Yeah, it's nice though for San Diego to have those two players pushed up, because if you don't see anybody there the next minute or two, I mean, you know,
30 seconds left.
Yeah, they've got to be pushing B. I mean, obviously the Raze player is going to wait there because there's a teleport, so it's a good smart play by, you know, the number 2 player on the map just to wait there. And because if they start dropping back and rotating, I mean, it could be an easy swap to A. Jet's still pushed up, so they've got a good spread right now, and the 2 players on B should be able to hold this.
10 seconds left.
But I mean, they're 10 seconds out. They're not able to make up their minds. So I guess just going to try to maybe find any sort of last minute kill and just hold on to their guns.
Is this the best?
UT though, getting the win, 3-2.
Yeah, and they're able to get a final kill. Yeah, San Diego takes that round. They're looking good right now. I mean, Eclipse. Yeah, Eclipse and Sky. And your entry fraggers at the bottom. You got your initiator and your controller. You know, I mean, your initiator and your sentinel, excuse me, up at the top. They have 4 ults on the board. So yeah, San Diego's looking strong. When UT calling it, you know, one of the heavy hitters coming in, but I think that round they threw away kind of cost a little bit, maybe in the mentality department, and then lost second round in a row, and they brought one back. But Shopify's just been getting multi kills to open up these rounds.
What they need to do is take out Shopify. They need to take out the controller, because I think that's the different mix. It's really helping out the side of San Diego Black. It's good to see them trying out, venturing out to new things.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing how Sky is as an agent, right? I mean, she has, you know, some of these safest flashes in the game, and they're so long. When you think about Phoenix, who's a safe flash too, right? He can throw his curveballs around the wall. You know, you've got Omen that does a paranoia. But I mean, Sky can literally flash somebody from so far back and just weave and just bounce them off of walls. You know, it's sometimes, if played right, it's so hard to deal with the Sky flash. So she gets a lot of information, has a long flash. And I'm really glad right now to see, you know, San Diego playing this character. Turag, though,
No more charges.
gets sidestepped by Kimchi there, so it's going to be an op dropped.
My question is if the side of UT is going to be able to pick that up. That's a huge investment at the end of the round, so hopefully they know where that player did drop. It's a 4v4 right now in the series, ladies and gentlemen, and if we're paying attention to the map right now, we got Kimchi, though, trying to make something happen at B with the help of Techni, able to knock down 2. GDP gets the kill onto Mouth. Now it's a 2v3.
10
Techni,
seconds left.
will he able to get the last one? Unable to. GDP gets the kill, and now here comes the push.
Yeah, that'll be a little bit of a pain to deal with. Slopify doesn't take up here. Kimchi going to be hunting for a 4th kill. Not going to have too much HP. Slopify pre-aims him, takes down Kimchi. Slopify again going clutch, trying to find the spike. Does get it. There you go, 4-2. I mean, to be able to heal, you know, drop that ult, get 2 kills, already charging the ult. I mean, it took a minute. It took a minute for that spike carrier for UT to get that bomb down. Gave time for San Diego State to go ahead and regroup, and Slopify goes clutch.
He's been doing real great with the new agent there, and I mean, that's what I'm glad. Finally, we get to see a little bit more of Skies, and I think he's doing really well with her Pierce right now. Really, really well.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to see that. It's fun to see that change. It's fun to see a Sage again. Yeah, it gives a little bit more diversity to the game. I mean, I love seeing teams play, you know, at their best. I mean, the traditional comps are fun. You know, seeing the standard, you know, Cypher, Omen, you know, Raze, Jet, you know, and Sova. But it's also nice to see a little bit of change up, just to see something fresh. Oh. And San Diego State definitely making it work. I mean, I think Sky fits in perfectly as a Silver replacement. I mean, you don't get that, you know, maybe that Hunter's Fury, that long-range ultimate, but look at that. I mean, she can just flash easily from cover. And, I mean, it's going to alert her if that, you know, if that flash detected anything, right? So, you know, it's a flash, but it's a scouting tool as well. So now San Diego State off that flash is going to be, you know, well prepped, you know, for this attack coming.
Gonna be very well prepped. They're trying to make a way through that barrier there. They know that the Almond's through there. The Paranoia does come out. Still unable to kill him, though. Kimchi gets the kill. DDP gets the trade. On to Texan. 3v3. Spike is down. Pierre about to get one. Almost. Jin gets the explosion off. And now it's a 1v4. My gosh, Pierce. It is now. It's now San Diego Black in the lead. By 2.
Yeah. I mean, just phenomenal play. I mean, sitting Sky on B, flashing out, they know. I mean, they didn't have, you know, the exact, you know, man disadvantage there to deal with that attack coming in. But when the players did their due diligence, held for long enough. You know, Jen with a nice ultimate, you know, blowing up one. Love to see when a Raze rocket comes out and absolutely blasts, you know, a player and hits the mark. So overall, good retake. Durag gonna find that op back again. But yeah, great side for San Diego right now.
They're doing well. They're doing great. 5-2 right now in the lead. They do have 2 ults in their corner, ready to be invested. Slopify sending out the bird because the bird is the word. Unable to get any information though. See what happens here.
Yeah, I mean, they're scouting it out, trying to get some intel. Looks like they're all going to head towards B, and you can see the players already rotating. Smoke comes out to try to, you know, cut off that hookah push, you know, discourage it by any means. Yeah, Techni's just got to sit there, doesn't want to push. I mean, the Killjoy ultimate will come out, so we'll see how San Diego State reacts to it. They're able to find it all and destroy it, or if that's going to see the defense back all the way out.
Spike down B.
Spike is down now. 4v3.
Yeah, both of those drop. Yeah, watch it right now. There's a Sage ultimate that got invested. Rezzed one player. The Hunter's Fury did not get anything there, but it is a 4v4 again.
Tying up the man advantage here. Trying to get some information. Unable to. Pierre and Nova going in. Kimchi gets another. Slop gets the trade. Kimchi gets the final kill, and it's 3-5.
Yeah, solid bounce back round by UT, and there goes the Sage ultimate, right? It was, it was a 4v3 for the side of San Diego. Ultimate comes out, and so makes it a 4v4. Hunter's Fury might have been able to tag up somebody, definitely didn't get any kills in there, but it's rough going up against the Sage ultimate. That hard work you put in just to get that kill brought right back. I think that's what keeps him in the round, buys him another player to get back in and make a kill happen. 5-3, but still 2-round advantage for San Diego. Flash comes out. They're able to, get some information pretty quickly. So, Slopify, though, only on a Spectre now.
Real interesting, but I would assume it's due to the economy now. They see bullets coming through there. They're trying to get some sprays down, unable to locate where people may be. Now they're getting the slows coming down, and they know they're going to be pushing here real soon.
Yeah, Pierre's going to try to push right into his own slow. Going to get shotgun in the side by GDP. Slopify picks up one, so trades going all around, back and forth, but still a 3v3. Honestly, in the favor of SDSU a little bit. They've got full health each player. Some players... Oh, Durag with a collat. Oh my god, collat Silva through the raise. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I was going to still say San Diego had the health advantage. Durag, though, almost picks off the Omen player for the
That was just
final
absolutely,
kill.
30 seconds left.
absolutely insane, Pierce. I think the past week, maybe even final weekends, we see a lot of players just stacking each other for that collat. And right now, Durag was the prime example of why you shouldn't be stacking like that.
Yeah, some players you got to watch your positioning, watch how you're stacked behind. I mean, they know that Durag is going to have that op. I mean, I think he lost it last round, but I mean, San Diego State's economy has been, somewhat decent for a while to where, at least they've been able to, coordinate and rebuy that for Durag. So I don't know what Mouth and the Rays player were thinking, kind of lining up behind each other. But I mean, sometimes it's just going to happen. I mean, you don't see collats too terribly often, and we have seen a couple recently, but that's just one of those unlucky moments.
Very unfortunate moment right now. We're going in towards A. If we pay attention to the minimap, everybody, we got 4 people invested. Jin trying to make something happen, able to tag a player on their team, unable to, though, secure himself a kill. Taking his time, being a little bit passive. Now got some shots through, unable to get his prey. Now he waits.
Hey, just on them, and they did a lot of damage at the beginning of the round. I mean, took down the Sage. I mean, you've knocked Grays and Sova to about 50 HP each. So, I mean, they're gonna have to try to go for a pick. I mean, Durag, is gonna get recon darted out. So, a recon ball, I should say, needs to get out of there. But to be able to find a pick on the Mouth and 5-3 advantage. Oh my god, almost gets another collat. Kind of aggressively re-peeks. That op's gonna be down.
Out of charges.
But still in a good position is San Diego State.
30 seconds left.
So far, they have A lockdown. And if I was the attacking side, my rotation would be now.
Yeah, but that's such a long rotate. I mean, 12 seconds, and they're basically just backing themselves in the showers. I mean, they've either got to push out and try to duel all 4 players. They've got pistols, not too much to lose. I mean, they should try to deny some sort of guns from the side of San Diego, who has just built, round after round economy. Slopify will find one, and they're going to try to hunt for the final 2. Won't be able to get them, but yeah, 7-3. I mean, pistols there's not much they're going to be able to do. They need to get some sort of kills to deny any sort of money. Yeah, Durag's going to find his op right again. I think, finally we're going to see an op from UT. Catfish going to try to pull one out to make something happen. I mean, the op is such a valuable tool. And yes, you got the Omen player that's going to have the smokes out to block off those sight lines, but I mean, it's so good. Long distance fights. I mean, it's a one shot, one kill. I mean, you can get a pick, turn a fight around just like that with an op play.
Puts right amount of pressure on the field, and it does scramble up the enemies there, so that's great to see. They know now they're coming through B long. The calls are out. Rotations might be coming through. Looks like they might be going towards top hoop, but just investing
Cage triggered.
2 players over towards B long. Omen coming in to provide support. Now they know that they're in hookah. The whole team's pushed up, close to locking down the site. Dacne gets 2. DDP gets the
Enemy
trade.
remaining.
Eclipse is able to knock down 2 players. Now it's a 1v2, Pierce.
Yeah, Eclipse seems to play his life right here. He's got low health. I mean, the Raze player has low health too, but right angle's taken, and that could be 2 players down in a round 1 for UT. But I think you're going to play it just right. Eclipse with his cameras up. Yep, Jin finds Techni, so they had both angles played. 8-3. I mean, we're 1 round before the half. I mean, we saw a big comeback last game. You know, it was 8-4 for DePaul, but then Purdue brought it back. But I think if you get 9 rounds here, that might... I mean, I think 1 round pushes it even harder for UT to try to bring it back.
Might make it just a bit harder, but we shall see here what happens. It's a little bit lackluster, to be honest, on the side of UT, because they really went off last week, and now it's a little bit meh. But they are pushing. They're now in hookah. They're able to get players caught out in the open.
Yeah, they're not using any utility. They're just kind of throwing it down a little bit. I mean, even though they don't have the best guns in the world. I mean, you saw Sova, I mean, had a shock dart, had, you know, his recon bolt available, had some sort of utility in hand. But, and they obviously didn't have the guns. So, San Diego State, 9-3 after that half. Will definitely be well in the driver's seat. I mean, Slopify on that Sky, 12, 10, 5, most kills, most deaths, and most assists for his team, leading in all 3 categories in the KDA department. But definitely putting in the work. I mean, if UT were to do this, this will be a bigger comeback than just what we saw last game. 9-3 is tough. I mean, you get 1 pistol round win for San Diego, you're 10-3, chain that into 11-3, and then you're only 2 rounds away from the dub. But I mean, hey, we saw 8-4 comeback happen, so I mean, it's not out if you're a UT fan yet.
Unless you're DePaul, it may not happen.
Neither of these teams are DePaul, but comeback potential still is there.
They're pushing slowly, trying to gain some quick information. Hayes is about to be pushed by 3 players of the team. Trying to get some stuff done. They're able to get down 2 players. Now they're working on their 3rd. Unable to get him, but Techni does get that 1. And now it's a 2v5, Pierce.
Yeah, and both players are stuck, low health.
They
Just got dinked down through all the smoke usage in that round. Yeah, Slopify's only got 47. Going to be pushing into a turret. Couple players. Should be an easy, you know, closing round right now for UT. So, I mean, this will put him at 9-4. So there's a pistol round. So now, I mean, 5 rounds isn't that bad now to come back from. You've just gotta, you gotta play it round by round. These teams need to have that mentality. Just focus round by round. They took the pistol. Now they're able to buy up some stuff. You won't see San Diego, you know, really be able to do too much here, you know, with any of their guns. So now we could be looking at 9-5. They get guns. I mean, 9-6, and the comeback is still there.
This is going to be a great upset if this does happen, as UT came off of such a great heater last Tuesday. Now they're struggling against San Diego. San Diego is excited, and they are ready.
Oh, we got a quadruple rotate through the portal. Actually, now it's going to be a pentuple rotate. The entire team as San Diego State takes a teleporter to A. But now they're going to try to rotate back towards B. See if they can kind of mind game. Well, now they're going to hit A. I'll just say I thought they're going to rotate. Oh, they're just going to hit the portal. They're playing the loop-de-loop, the mind game.
But they're going to get 1 there, though. In B spawn, ready to take it. Catfish takes down Durag. Pierre able to get another.
Down B.
Pierre able to get 2. Can he get the other? No, goes down. It's all left to GDP.
I mean,
able to get
I like the
them
thought, and I like the thought in theory, right? I mean, you take one teleporter, you walk all the way up A, hit the second teleporter. But now I think teams, the more this game's been on, I think they've learned this game a bit more, and they've got the idea that just because you hear that rotate go through, doesn't mean they'll always hit that bomb site. I mean, it was such patience. I mean, you had a 2B 3A split. First teleporter goes through, nobody moves. Second teleporter goes through, nobody moves. I mean, they just play, they played it. UT played it patient. They played it well. And I think, San Diego State kind of found the pain of solo diving a Killjoy with all her utility out. I mean, the turret's going to do damage. The nanoswarm's going to cut you off and whittle you down. So, yeah. I mean, like the thought, sort of in theory, just very poorly executed right there by San Diego State.
very much, but this might be their turnaround. Jet has a bomb now. Looks like they're rotating over towards A. We do have one player invested, but the whole team is ready to stack it. They're making the push. They know where one's at. They're trying to get the kills onto him, able to land it. Techni goes down by the hands of Jin. Pandora's coming through. And there he goes. Down to Mel. Or to Durag.
Yeah, San Diego finally finds their opening, gets guns back this round, finds their opening on A. Battle Sage. Going to be all alone. Pierre stuck in a quarter, so 10-5. So good, 2-3 rounds in a row there by UT, but San Diego finds their foothold again that round, able to get guns, and they're in a good spot. Now that win bonus gets reset for UT. They're able to stack up, win and some guns, but now they don't really have any sort of bonus coming their way, so they're able to buy this round, but this will be a critical round on their comeback. Because if they win here, they have to start that up to keep these guns, and they'll be fine. If they lose here and they all die out, it's 11-5. They'll get the first, point in the loss bonus, right? Loss bonus only stacks 3 times. Winner bonus only stacks up 3 times, and then it's the same each consecutive round after that. So this is a dangerous spot for UT to be in right now.
Very much dangerous. And especially when all the players of San Diego Black are hitting their shots, as we just saw. Trying to make something happen, though. Out with the judge. Unable to make any type of damage onto them, but we do got Kimchi popping out of the teleporter, able to get one. Everybody's rotating over towards A. They know exactly where this rotation is going to be. Can they get there in time, though? Will they be able to stop the spike being planted?
Can't go there.
Yeah, Pierre goes back for the full res, so definitely gets Catfish back alive, and that's going to be important to get their guns back. I mean, now the bomb's planted, San Diego State, in a 2v, now a 2v4 situation. Technically going to try to defuse. Yeah, good round in the end. Smart res, though, by Pierre, and they need all the guns they can get. I mean, they ended up losing Pierre in the end, but when they win almost a near flawless round, only lose 1 gun, so now they'll get the first part of the win streak bonus, and they only have to buy 1 gun. So, crisis averted there for UT. The comeback is still on.
Comeback is going, and we just came back from one. I think we're smelling another one here coming soon.
It's always funny. It seems like we have like themes these weeks, right? Like last week it was, hey, back-to-back teams are just going to go up, 10-2 on the, on the worst side of the map, right? Haven, both, defensive teams went up 10-2. Obviously, offense is way more preferred just because of the versatility on that map. This week might just be comeback season, # comeback season. So starting to see, each week seems to have its own theme.
Yes, it does. I feel like that's just very common for us pair, the duo here. We're seeing, they know where one's at. Techni knows where one. They got the blades coming out. Jet is ready to fry. But it looks like the rotation is going to be coming here early from what it looks like, unless the repositioning is coming in. But I think San Diego still wants that 8 bomb site. So right there it is. We got the Cypher picking up the bomb, going towards A. I'm going to get the spike down here soon. They're just waiting.
I've got
trying
your
to get
trail.
information.
Watching all the attacking. Yeah, I mean, they're going to start launching ults here. I mean, yeah, you've got Jet ult, Raze ult, Sky ult. The whole kitchen sink is going to come out right now for the side of SDSU. Technically, they're able to find one before they go down. So now SDSU in a 4v3 situation. Spike gets planted. UT's gotta put some work in. They have no ultimates to retake it. Pierre walks into the barrel of Durag. Still a Cypher ultimate. So, yeah, SDSU tearing everybody apart. Catfish last alive. Gets flashed out, but should know where he is. This one should be 11-6. San Diego State 2 rounds away. So right as UT gets another round back, they lose one just as quick.
This is absolutely crazy, Beers. I mean, the level of struggle they put Hawaii through last week. Now they're coming in and struggling with San Diego, which got shut down by Purdue. This is a sight to see here, definitely, and it changed the perspective. I wasn't sure if San Diego Black was going to come and swing, and I honestly thought I was going to go on the side of UT, but it's very, very impressive on the side of San Diego of them being 11-6. But I think what really benefited them was that defuse at the end. It really killed the momentum because I don't see momentum coming out from the side of UT.
Yeah, don't see that. I mean, now they're just slipping back and forth. So, I mean, this is not going to be good for their economy. I mean, well, that kill might be, Kimchi finding Durag out, with the judge. Nice opening first blood, but, I mean, the bomb is stuck for SDSU in the pocket. Raze players all alone towards B, so trying to find either a potential lurker or needing to rotate around. The Cypher ult comes out, so they know where every position is. Bomb's going to go and get rotated to B. So good, smart call. 3 players already there. Should be an easy spike plant right now for SDSU.
Spike goes down. Catfish puts down the Killjoy. Oh, and they're gonna have to push out. They're gonna have to push out. This is working great. Slopify is the last one alive. It's a 1v2. Doesn't want to get detained. Trying to make something happen. Can he get the kill? Outside of Hookah. No, the defuse comes in. 7-11. UT gets one, and the Soba able to get a kill on Slopify at the very end.
Very, very good by UT. I mean, yeah, they actually still got a surprising amount of credits in the back. I mean, I thought, going kind of back and forth in these rounds where they wouldn't have too much, but I mean, they're still in a fine situation. I mean, they're only 4 rounds down. They've got the arsenal. They've got the credits in the bank. Op's going to come out for Catfish, and he's been putting in a few kills here and there with it. Durag's kind of hopped off that Op right now. So not going to see that, instant first blood potential we see from a lot of Jets, getting that Op kill, and backing out. But, yeah, it's just these teams. It seems like whoever starts out on the attacking side's just not feeling it. They're taking a bit to get into the game, but then, as soon as they get to that defensive side, they settle in. Just, it'll depend for UT. Just was that 9-3 deficit a little too much.
Take flight.
We're getting the drone coming out here, pushing up towards A, trying to get that information. Are they going to be able to see it? Be able to mark one, getting some major information for the team. GDP, though, shuts down Kimchi. They're making the push over towards A. Texan gets the kill. They know where one's at. Can he get the trade? No, 2 people fall. Catfish gets a shot on Eclipse. And now it's a 2v3. The spike shall be going down in moments.
Spike planted.
I think
everybody
this is a perfect
just got healed up by Sky. I mean, it's impressive just how much Sky can offer to the team. I mean, intel, flashes, heals.
I'm really surprised we haven't seen
it all. Yeah, I mean, you just feel like Sky is just a do-it-all kind of agent, right? Durag finds 3 in there on Slopify, so 12-7. We're on map point right now for the side of San Diego. I mean, they looked impressive. Yeah, I mean, it's great to see Sky, and I think if teams are watching this, I mean, yes, not the most impressive KDA right now, but the assist, the utility, just everything that Sky provides to a team. I think that UT is going to be taking notes from this match. I think if there's any other universities doing their due diligence, researching and scouting other matches, I think they'll see Sky and, probably want to rotate it into their lineup.
It'd be nice to have a little bit of variety. But now we're starting the match point here for San Diego. I didn't think it'd be here this far, but hey, the boys have been doing great. Slopify's been working Skies, and Sky's been working the entire team of UT. Stuck in showers, they know one is there, and they're waiting for something to happen. Slopify, though, is trying to pick it up.
Little bait.
Can he get the
Oh,
trade?
the bait. Wow. How does the Rays player get out with her life, and Durag's the one that pays in the end? Oh, no. The little bait by Slopify costs them in the end. Such a huge play by Techni, able to stay alive, but maybe the distraction's in as Eclipse and crew find kills across the map. There's only one player there. They should be able to rotate this bomb and get it down on B.
One enemy remaining.
Kimchi getting one. Oh,
He's gonna
Sova
tag
getting
the
one.
second.
Dang.
And Eclipse is about to find himself between a rock and an entire UT team. As, yeah, Mouth will find 3 kills. I kind of like the play by Slopify. He baits out the ult orb, but it's just so rough that Techni's able to get out alive. Mouth is right there for the trades, takes down Durag. Part of Slopify's body is peeking out. They're able to spray down, and I mean, I think if Techni dies there, it's a 2v1. Mouth may not peek. If he does, it's a 5v3, and then maybe the bomb rotates to A, but just so unfortunate.
Get out of my way.
I was expecting a trade coming from the off player, but that didn't happen as correctly. But it looked like he'd be trying to come back alive. They're getting off. That's 3 major kills. Trades coming in. It's a 1v4. Fierce, I think UT's trying to take this into OT. That's the only option they have. They can't afford another round loss. Otherwise, it's game over.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting flown into right now, and that's about all you can do if you're a San Diego State player. I mean, you got judges. I mean, you want to try to get in there, get close, make it chaotic, block off their sight lines and just smack them in the face with a judge. But the entirety of UT was ready for that. I mean, only losing 1 player in the end. GDP stuck in a corner. Bomb is being looked at by every possible eye on UT. So San Diego State won't have an opportunity this round. They'll find themselves still up 12-9. I mean, they're still on that match point, but not having guns this round only helps UT, continue to get back into this game.
GDP, look, he's just going to go ahead and save. They know exactly where the spike is. I'm trying to get one, almost gets one. Pierre, though, able to get the kills. And now it is 12-9 in the series. UT is slowly climbing up. And this might be the comeback that they need. They have to win three rounds in a row. 3 rounds, otherwise they're going get their first loss here in the CVL Season 2. We're getting ready here to start. Looks like a full commit's going to be over towards B. We do have all the utility, though, invested from Killjoy here. Moving forward. Pierre's able to shut down the information. They know that they're there. Slows are coming in. More slows for the side. Paranoia comes through. Is he going to be able to get the kill? Durag gets the shot. And now the ultimate comes out for Skies. Can he make it happen? Is this going to be it? Oh, UT's numbers are dwindling. It's a 1v5. And they know exactly where he's at. And they've reconned it. Oh,
He's
my.
tagged. He's going to get stared down. I mean, any minute this Omen player should go down. Kimchi able to find one, but that might just be it. I mean, he's still got 150 HP left. Got a smoke. Got Shrouded Step in hand. So, I mean, he's got all the potential in the world, but he's about to swing in the 2 players. About to say hi and goodbye, but making a kill work. I mean, he hasn't taken a single piece of damage. So, I mean, he's making it a pain, but surely Kimchi should not be able to clutch this round. Tries to spray one through. Finally takes his first bit of damage. I mean, the one-way smoke right there. He's going to get seen. Going to get sprayed. No possible way. San Diego State takes down UT. Gets their first win on the board. Board. UT takes their first L. Both teams end off this week 1-1.
That was absolutely phenomenal for the side of San Diego. Great job for them. They shut down some champions there. They were on a roll. UT was nothing to mess with, but they absolutely rolled them. And that was kind of hard to see. Honestly, as a UTE fan, that might have been a real hard loss. As a UT player, definitely a lot of adjustments into the drawing board that need to be happening. I mean, starting it off with getting so aggressive and not even paying attention to the bomb, I think what's really killed the momentum for that team. They try to keep it back alive at the end, but they got pushed by the aggressive team of San Diego, and that was pretty much it. But, I mean, great job for both teams. San Diego played a phenomenal game of Valorant today.
I really did. Yeah, stepped it up. They're impressive, right? I mean, this was part of the roster last season that, placed in the top half of the league. Pretty solid roster overall from San Diego. So good to see them take this dub. Taking on a team like UT definitely look a bit stronger this season. It was a good start. I think we do have to look back at that round. Obviously, a bit of a funny diffuse. I'm sure that'll make it into the highlights of the week for sure. Durag I've always thought of one of those plays happening. Like, what if an enemy team starts to leave and the final player just kind of, walks right in and just diffuses it. And we got to see it play out right there. And then, San Diego State from that round forward just carried it into a 9-3. They went 8 rounds for 2 for the rest of that half. So, they took that and carried it on. So, yeah, impressive game by San Diego. UT tried to bring it back. They really did try, but just a couple rounds in there that San Diego won that stopped them from, fully building that economy and that momentum. So, a big congratulations to San Diego.
That is great on their part. They definitely. I came in here favoring the side of UT, but definitely they deserve that win for San Diego. Again, great job from them. And nothing much said. That was just great plays. Anyways, in that, guys, make sure you guys don't go anywhere. We're going to go on a quick 5-minute commercial break.
When I keep falling through my heart cracks, it's you that turns around this whole mess. I try to fight my way through darkness. If anything, it's you to stop this. When I'm surrounded by the heartless, it's you that turns around this whole mess. It's you that turns around this whole mess.
Where's all the lovers with decided? Missing the chance to transform something basic. Where's all the mistakes? Making judgments from skyscrapers. All these days we stand against them. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears falling, but don't allow them to. Don't Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to. But don't allow them to. Don't allow them to. I fear the teardrops may get caught within the downpour. Yet there's never help without relief. Where's all the champions giving out their speeches? All these days thought of the least. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears falling, but don't allow them to. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to. But don't allow them to. Don't allow them to. Don't allow them to.
Living by the wayside, distant thoughts are getting high. Head was heavy and I'm blurry-eyed. This all I know. The pace feels fast. I'm eating without you here. I feel so alone. Energy still depleted. Trying to find a glimmer of hope. Will you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright? For my mind is in an eternal fight with stuff sometimes. I wonder where you are tonight. I wonder where you are tonight. When the demons hold us so tight. I wonder where you are tonight. I wonder where you are tonight. Wonder where you are tonight. Will you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright? My mind's in an eternal fight. Wonder where you are tonight. Been focusing on healing my fractured soul from all the harm and pain I once concealed. But the storm has come before the calm. Will you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright?
Wait, the countdown hasn't started, right?
Wonder where you are tonight.
back, you filthy Valorant casuals, to Season 2 of the Collegiate Valorant League, hosted by the Gamers EDU, hosted by me. I am your part-time host / full-time wannabe Astromane, Queen B. Before we get into our last match of the night between SJSU versus UC Davis Gold, before we get into all of that high-octane Collegiate Valorant action that you guys all came out here to see, I did want to give a huge, big, warm, socially distanced bear hug to all of the new teams that are joining us in the league this year. Here at the Gamers EDU, our goal is to promote mental health and mental health awareness. We genuinely feel like there's not enough spaces within the gaming community to address that and those struggles, but we want to be that safe space for you guys. So we're super happy to have you guys join us. So whether you were playing with us last season or watching last season, or you're brand spanking new to the community, we did want to welcome you guys in. And because they're a huge part of the CVL family, I did want to say thank you to all the sponsors that I didn't mention tonight: AimLab, Ritual Motion, Radiance.gg, Team IQ. These are all a big piece of the puzzle of this whole crazy thing. So thank you all for supporting us. Thank you to HyperX. They have been generous enough to give our entire staff here at the Gamers EDU our very own pair of HyperX headsets. And they're generous enough to give you guys a chance to match us, because throughout the tournament, HyperX will be raffling off 20 pairs of their HyperX headsets to you guys in chat. But you don't know which match it is, so you just got to keep checking in to see if that one's the match that day. And if you guys are interested in any of the things that I mentioned today, make sure you check out the panels down below. They have information on all of our sponsors, along with special discount codes and offers made exclusively for our community and our community alone, because we're special like that or whatever. And down there, you'll also find links to our Discord, our Twitter, and our Instagram. Join our Discord, interact with us offline, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you never miss a chance to support your favorite teams, because we know you guys got midterms and exams and, like, you know, homework that you guys are already stressed out enough already. So let us let you know when your favorite teams are playing. And now, before I pass it back over to your casters for the evening, the incomparable Funny Man and Muted, I'm going to send you guys on a super teeny little commercial break. Super short, I promise. In the meantime, I have been your host, Queen B. I play Valorant every Sunday with CVL players at 8 p.m. Eastern if you want to see the carry live and in stereo or whatever. But yeah, I will see you guys in chats, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye, guys.
Giving out the speeches. All these days, thought of the least. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears falling, but don't allow them to. Don't allow them to break you. You're amazing the way you are. I can see those tears are falling, but don't allow them to. But don't allow them to. Don't allow them to. Don't allow them to.
Living by the wayside, distant thoughts are getting high. Head was heavy and I'm blurry-eyed. That's all I know. The pace feels fast. I'm eating without you here. I feel so alone. Energy still depleted. Trying to find a glimmer of hope. Will you look into my eyes and tell me it'll be alright? If my mind is in a tunnel fire.
Welcome back, everybody. It's been a pleasure. This is going to be the final match for tonight, and I'm excited. We got SDSU versus UC Davis. And last week, they had a battle. SDSU actually took their first loss. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible. And now they're back at it again. Hopefully they get their first win here now, and they can at least start the league 1-1, but they took a rough and a grueling loss. I believe, was it against Hawaii?
Hawaii, yeah. Yeah, Hawaii is just looking real solid. I mean, when you take down a team like San Jose, you've got to be feeling good. I mean, San Jose, you know, their only loss was to CSUN, and then they went undefeated through the playoffs. CSUN had been undefeated all the way up to the finals. And then in a, you know, very close, you know, 3-game series, I mean, you know, SJSU ended up 3-0ing them. So it's surprising to see SJSU, you know, starting off with a loss. But hey, I mean, it's just the first game of the season, just trying to get back into it, get it out of the way. You know, I mean, they've got new teams to face, right? I mean, SJSU had all of last season to just work through and figure out these teams all the way through playoffs. But now you've got a bunch of new teams. You know, our league's gone nationwide. It's not Cal State teams. You've got teams from everywhere. Hawaii, you know, Hawaii, they just lost to a team from Hawaii. You got teams from Texas, you know, Canada, all around. So a lot of, you know, different, you know, colleges to face. But, you know, I still look at, you know, it's looking to be a pretty strong team. I mean, it's the same roster from last season. I mean, they absolutely dominated in the playoffs. So they're super excited to see what they can do here. We're excited to see UC Davis Gold as well. I mean, a fresh face to the league. I mean, obviously got to see them in the WCS, but now they're in the CVL, so excited to see them as well.
We'll see the competition ahead. We'll see what is going to be chosen. Again, they're teasing some Viper. Don't tease me. Just don't. But
give me the toxin. Give me the poison. But yeah, I think it's just going to be a little bit, you know, tease here in the agent select. You know, Viper not picked too often. You know, would be another one of those, you know, fun odd picks to see. But I think if, you know, both teams here are trying to win, they won't select Viper. They'll go with something different. And yeah, all the agents selected. I mean, we're seeing the tried and true for both these teams, right? Teddy on the infamous Jet. You know, Bear on that Rays. Elvin on the Sova. I mean, this is about a standard San Jose State comp that you could get. Other side, you know, Rays Phoenix. I mean, it's a mirror comp. If you look at it, straight up mirror comp. So this will be fun to see. Standard meta comps, both teams.
Almost there. I'm really surprised they're going to do double smokes, getting a Jet and Omen, and they don't even have a Sentinel for any of the utility.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's actually not mirror comps. There's it's a triple duelist for the side of San Jose. My bad. Yeah, I saw that was actually a Jet Rays Phoenix, and there's only Rays Phoenix. Never mind. Standard comp from UC Davis with a triple duelist trying to come out with that firepower for San Jose. This is going to be interesting. I mean, triple duelist, you know, gives you a lot of firepower, but I'm missing that Cypher can sometimes be beneficial. So, I mean, to miss it can be deadly, honestly.
Yeah. And our Cypher players are usually the ones that are top fraggers, though.
Yeah, right now the league, yeah, these Sentinel players, the controllers, they're absolutely popping off.
I'm wondering if those Rays didn't... I think the defending Rays saw the attacking Rays, but the attacking Rays didn't see that defending Rays, because that grenade, I was expecting it to go straight in front Hookah, but he just chucked it behind her. That was very interesting, but Bear is able to get C16. Esperanto getting thick. Now it's a 4v4. We do have, though, Bear pretty much hurt. Oh,
yeah, I think Bear just timed that jump perfectly. I mean, it's one of those jumps to where if you swing it just right, you know, I mean, you can just barely peek your body out, but you can see so much intel and then just kind of swoop right back in. So I think Bear just timed that jump perfectly where he doesn't expose himself, gets the info, and is able to get back. But, I mean, you've already seen now the entire side of UC Davis rotated. Teddy's going to find one kill, but it's going to just play his life, only 48 HP.
Pushing up forward. They're getting this spike planted here at A. Various able to get a shock star kill on Teddy. Nasty though. Getting the kill. Bear getting a kill on Smurfsicle. Various. Elvin goes down. Bear's on a 3K. Ending the round, and Defuse goes in. Nasty's going to take it. Putting it up 1. Oh.
Yeah, you don't see satchel kills getting, doing that much damage, or honestly satchel kills in general. But funny little throw there from Bear. But yeah, good round. Good intel gathered, and good team play. I mean, Teddy gets a pick to start it off. Nashi damages the spike planter. Decides to go and back off. So good standard pistol round start from SDSU. Wouldn't expect anything less from them.
Nothing
I'll
less.
find their cipher.
Nothing less. We're going to get a push, though. Looks like SJSU is going to be taking it over towards B this time. They're going to meet, though, 3 of the defenders down. Long. That was good. Good shots by Thig.
Yeah, Thig able to catch him down, but flashes come out from both ways. Multiple members of both teams flashed. But UC Davis will definitely be on the winning side of that engagement. Rolling him through. Teddy only has a shotgun. Gonna get caught off guard. Nashi gonna try to make it work, but he's gonna burn to death. Various ticks him off with the Spectre, and UC Davis gets a round right back. So no pistol round advantage for the side of San Jose anymore. It's funny, I saw Esperanto just kind of staring at that that Valorant Master sign. For those into the Valorant scene, there actually has been a LAN confirmed for the game. Finally, it's actually going to be taking place in Iceland, so that's cool. Valorant going to be on LAN for the first time. That'll be awesome to see.
It'd be great to see there. Now we're pushing in. Nashi, though, is going to be there. Gets revealed. They know exactly where he is. The push is coming through. Able to get the kill for Esperanto onto Nashi. Putting it at a 5v4. Now, Teddy, though, with the shotgun on the spike plant. C16 going to get him down with the judge.
Spike planted.
Bears trying to keep it open right now. It's a full team of shotguns. It worked. This strat worked in Haven, but not really. Doesn't look like it's working here in Bind, Pierce, from what I've been seeing.
Yeah, we saw shotguns last game, and I mean, they didn't work out too well. I mean, they flew into the enemy team. I mean, they flew into UT, but I mean, UT was ready for them with the Vandals, and almost same thing this round. I mean, teams are, learning. They're getting ready for these shotguns. I mean, they should be. I mean, shotguns are very much deadly in this game. I mean, you can't fool around with them. I mean, other games, maybe, shotguns, pistols, other stuff aren't useful, but it's the little stuff in Valorant that'll catch you off guard. I mean, the right clicks from the Classic, the Judge, the Odin wall bangs. There's so many little extra guns that you got to worry about in Valorant. So it's good that these teams are starting to kind of pick that up and, check those corners and watch for the shotguns.
It's really good, yeah, because we see a lot of cheeky little plays get done that way. Bear, though, opens it up onto Esperanto, getting that big headshot there. Putting it at them at the man advantage. Teddy in a great corner to get some more kills. We're able to see what they can see. They had a couple players on the other side of that wall. Still have the Rays. C16 there with the judge. Ready to see if there's going to be a push coming through. But it looks like the rotation, Pierce, actually might start happening here soon. I think they're going to give up towards A and go straight B.
Yeah, they're hanging out over here towards A. I mean, they're a player down right now, agent down. So they're going to play it slow. I mean, don't have a lot of entries at A. I mean, the Jet player waiting there in the corner. Definitely be ready to ambush. And you have the Cypher player still trying to lurk, but I think Bear, just kind of jump in, trying to get some information, try not to overpeak too much. They're starting to rotate back right now, but that gives them in player time. I mean, if the B players don't see anything eventually over at B, you got to think they're going to rotate back. When the smoke comes out to fake them off, but the real play here is at A. But Teddy's ready for all of them, but unfortunately gets paranoid at just the wrong time. Bear will find one with a rocket, but
that was a good trade on Bear's part. Now it's a 3v2. They still managed to keep the man advantage which is going to be great. Bombs going down. They should be hearing that planted towards A. Paranoia comes in. Flashes come through. Thig's able to get one. Gets the defuse. Ties the game back up.
Yeah, that opening first blood really stunted the push of UC Davis. I mean, as soon as that first blood went, you saw their play drop down. They weren't sure exactly where they wanted to go, and they ended up making that coordinated push on B. But I mean, Bear able to get that rocket kill was clutch. Nashi instantly traded one back, and I mean, it was a 2v2 trade there, but just that first blood, I mean, really put UC Davis at a disadvantage, and I think ultimately led to a round win by San Jose.
Ultimately, it's kind of weird, Pierce, that we're seeing San Jose not start off as hot. Usually, they start off hot, at least get the first 4 rounds, before letting their team get more. But so far, that's not what we've been seeing, at least here. It's almost like they're starting off a little bit slow, but we'll see what happens here. Teddy does have the Blade Storm ready and open. Esperanto coming through, pushing straight through with that Phoenix, getting the flashes coming through, trying to make something happen. Gets shut down. Dig gets the first blood. Oh, Smurfsicles though with a big major 2 headshot onto Teddy and Dig. Now it's a 3v4. I'm just hearing nothing but gunshots. It's a slaughter fest out here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, the offense is still in a good spot. I mean, Nashi, though, means that, going to hear a couple shots come out. Should hear a couple different shots. So you should know about half a team sitting right there at A. But I mean, they're overloading on A. I mean, 2 players there. I mean, Bear's going to see one rotate, but I mean, he's pushing up aggressively. Could easily get killed right now. Yeah, it doesn't hit the headshot on the C16. So they just got to pick where they want to go. One player kind of back at spawn, 1 player on A.
30 seconds left.
2v4. Smurfsicles getting information. Shock dart. Wow, that was perfect. He actually destroyed that cam with the recon dart, so that was crazy. But unable to get anybody with that Hunter's Fury now, and bam. Smurfsicles gets that kill onto Nashi. Now it's just a 1v4. And they know exactly where he's at too, Pierce. They pinged him.
Yep, I pinged him again. Elvin all alone. Easy flash comes out from Esperanto. Curveball comes around, takes him down. So a little back and forth action is, San Jose wins 1 round, UC Davis takes another. And they're all putting the kills on the board. Elvin and Teddy off to a slow start, not something you normally see. And everybody you could trust on the San Jose team last season to get kills, right? You look at the team, and there wasn't really a weak spot, right? I mean, you looked at Bear, you looked at Thig, Nashi, Elvin, Teddy, and you just, there was, star power from any of them. So still believe in them to get back in this game, but UC Davis, though, I mean, they're all getting kills, they're all contributing right now. So deservedly they're up 3-2.
3-2. UC Davis taking back the lead. We're getting pushes out here. Nice nade from Bear, getting C16. Esperanto, though, gets that trade on Bear, leaving it back, evening out the man advantage. So this is going to be real interesting how this goes. Omen gets bopped by Smurfsicles. Still, Thig able to get a kill with the Sheriff. Real huge. Then he turns around, gets the flick, almost gets another, runs out of ammo. Oh, burst is him. And there we go. Back to 3-3, another tie game.
Back-to-back rounds, just going back and forth, flopping around. I mean, if this game keeps going like that, we're definitely in for a long one and a potential OT. I mean, look at that. San Jose pulling out a Thrifty, able to pick some guns up for themselves. So this will help them set a good standard in economy. But you see both teams spending some credits. I mean, even though it's a Thrifty, I mean, at the end of that round, there was plenty of credits. I mean, you see Elvin and Teddy, 4,000, 3,600 creds left over. Bear not even in a bad spot either.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
So both teams will have a full arsenal coming into this round. It's funny to see a back and forth slop like this, right? We're so used to, seeing one team just dominate for one half and then one team dominate for another, but these teams are just trading blow for blow.
Standing ahead.
Yeah. Not very much of a gain. It's just a cat and mouse right now, so that works.
Man.
Wow. Gets shot through in the Alta Orb. Esperanto getting a big first blood, but Teddy being able to even out those odds. He's getting a ton of utilities used on him. Various though able to knock down Teddy, putting it at a 3v4. Alvin Bear left to try to get down the front. They get a kill, but get traded out. It's literally, even the kills, there's her back and forth.
Yeah. I mean, we're about to see another round for UC Davis. I mean, Zig tries to go for the wall off and, you know, get that ult orb, but unfortunately, there's 3 players there staring him down. And that ends up going into the hands of Esperanto. I mean, Dig's still going to have his ult right now, but I mean, Esperanto got his, C16. I mean, there's stacked ults right now for the side of UC Davis. I mean, they get that first blood down, and I mean, like we said, usually when we've seen teams with the first bloods, majority of the time, they capitalize and win that round.
Say do. Now, oh, nice wall shot coming in, almost gets the shot. Does tag up the range just a little bit. We're getting the ult invested in by the Phoenix. Can he get a kill? He hears the point. He knows they're running away. Can he get the kill? No, doesn't. Get shut down by the phone. Oh, but C16 comes through the back, though. That's a great use.
They were so focused on elbow, they forgot about C16. I mean, they forgot about the other entrance into their spawn. Let C16 walk through, but Bear's going to try to find it all back, but instantly gets headshot by C16. C16 clutching this round, sneaking in the back, getting an ultimate kill, stopping Bear before he can use his. So now, instead of a little bit of a back and forth, UC Davis picks up another round in a row.
Another round. This is, honestly, last week and this week right now, astonishing from the side of SDSU. Such a dominant team last season. Wondering if they lost their fire. Maybe they're like the Patriots and traded Tom Brady to a different team. Who knows? You know, maybe their Tom Brady's gone, but not a lot of life in them so far from being able to see them. Not the SJSU, at least I remember being able to cast. Bear, though, gets tagged up pretty hard. 19 health left to his name. They do have 3 ults, though. Let's see how they decide to invest it here or save. That was a little bit of a waste of a flash trying to turn that corner, but I can totally understand him trying to make sure that it's clear for his team. They're waiting. Pushing forwards. Making a move here.
Yeah, Nashi is just tucked in this corner. I mean, if he hears, he has going to hear the tripwire go down, hear the team rotate back, so should be able to call his team over. I mean, are they going to check that corner? Yeah, C16 gets that little peek. Going to luckily back off. I mean, it's going to force Nashi into such a bad spot. It's unfortunate positioning. I mean, it works against inexperienced teams that don't check their corners, but with the way UC Davis is playing right now, the ranking they're coming into this day, I mean, ranked number 1. I mean, they are they are far from being an inexperienced team.
They're far from it. Great shots on Thig, though, being able to get C16. Gets another 2 on a 2K4. The squad, can he get the kill again? No. But the friendly NPC happens to be not so friendly. Gets the kills. All it's up to Teddy. Great shots on him, being able to take down the friendly NPC. Oh, no. Smurfsicles with the pre-fire, turning around and being able to knock down Teddy. 6-3 now, Pierce. This is a hard sight to see. If I was an SJSU fan coming off of the championship hype train, this would be not quite the sight that I'd be expecting.
Yeah, UC Davis 6-3 up right now, and so yeah, you're gonna see that San Jose is on a little bit of a rough economy time, not able to really buy anything this round. And we're looking at one of those halftime advantages where it's, I mean, you're starting to push, potentially an 8-4. I mean, even if, UC Davis pushes to a 9-3, it's just teams are kind of digging themselves a bit of a hole going into that second half. I mean, they'll start to come back. I mean, I have no doubt that San Jose will settle in, but they need to do it now rather than later.
Great to see it now. NPC gets another kill onto Teddy. Teddy's not having the best of matches. Now it's a 4v5. You have 2 ults from both sides. SDSU has nothing but Sheriff. Various able to knock down Zig. Bear gets a kill with the shotgun. My goodness, turns around, tries to whip. Unable to get the kill. All up to Alvin. Alvin goes down 3-7. My goodness. Right now, SJSU is not looking so hot. They're looking real cold.
Yeah, I was not honestly expecting this start from San Jose. I mean, obviously, you know, now they're in the Radiant Conference, right? I mean, now, you know, instead last season, I mean, yeah, you had your, you know, Diamond and Immortal bracket, but I mean, that wasn't spread out to the playoffs, right? Every team had to play together throughout the regular season. Now, you know, they're actually split Radiant, Immortal, Diamond. So now these teams are going to be playing the best of the best. So that's an interesting thought. I mean, what would it have been like last season for San Jose if they only played, you know, the top teams, right? If they only played CSUN, you know, if they only played, you know, San Diego State, if they only played Long Beach, right? What would it have looked like, you know, if they only played those teams? And right now, I mean, this map not looking too good. I mean, last week, what was San Jose up to? I mean, they lost to Hawaii last week. Right now, down east. Yeah, I mean, it was a close match there, but I mean, now they're, you know, not looking too good against UC Davis. I mean, saying that, you know, thinking that San Jose would have started off potentially 0-2 coming in is not a thought I would have had. I mean, they only dropped 1 game the entire season. And so now they're about to, you know, potentially, I say, I mean, the game's not over yet, but crazy to think. I mean, San Jose is definitely up against much tougher opponents for a longer period of time throughout the season.
Oh, big. Oh, that was... He didn't react fast enough. As soon as he saw him pull out, it's almost like he didn't know how to shoot anymore. Alvin goes down, and that's another round for the side of UC Davis. UC Davis is absolutely ripping through them. Great job on the side of UC Davis. 8-3, 1 round away from the half. I think it's going to be 9-3, Pierce. I'm not even expecting an 8-4.
I mean, you wouldn't think so at this point, right? I mean, there's a Guardian, some shotguns, and a Sheriff. And I mean, you've got 3 ultimates for UC Davis. I mean, all the guns in the world. I mean, you know their credits are good. I mean, when they have everything they need, but still, some of them have, you know, 6,000, 7,000 left in the bank. Big, though, managed to find 1. So, I mean, any kill like that is going to be big for them. Actually able to find his ult off of it. So, who knows? I mean, we see 9-3, but a big first blood like that gives San Jose some potential. Big, though, is going to basically almost burn himself, but he got his ult. Got a little bit of recon. But Esperanto trades 1 back.
D16 trying to get 1. Sees another. Teddy gets a kill, but gets traded instantly by Various. Now it's a 3v3. Various trying to get information for the team. Recon ball gets destroyed. Smokes are coming out. Is NPC going to be ready for the flank? He got to be expecting this flank right now. Crosshair is not in the best place to be a little bit over. Oh, no, he's in the right place, able to see him. Tags up the Rays really well. They got to make a move, Pierce. They either got to commit to B or move over to A. There's no other real way how to do these.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably a bit worried here. I mean, 2 of their players have very low health. It's the Omen player that has the most health. So we'll be able to see if, I mean, it's going to be on the back of him and his health to get kills. I mean, yeah, Nashi finds 2. But, I mean, both players now are low health. You had a Sova player able to get the bomb down. Bear's rotating over. Low health. So, yeah, you'll see him get maybe the bomb down. But no, the clutch nade by Bear. I mean, I think Various should have stuck that bomb and maybe hopped off. But he faked it once, planted it, faked it again. And then Such a great name by Bear. I mean, that could have been a 9-3, but that's a clutch round for San Jose to pull back. I mean, it's still a 4-round gap, you know, for the side of UC Davis. They're still in a good spot, especially if they get this pistol round, but that's a clutch name by Bear to at least get one more round.
At least one. I mean, I'm glad that they got one round on the board, but right now
This should do.
we do have UC Davis sitting 5 rounds away from closing out the game. They're still down 4, and really, SDSU hasn't gotten close to tying up the game again, so it's a very interesting turn of events this season for them. We got the reconnaissance coming in. They know that the jet just pushed up. Teddy trying to get some kills. Mercicles, though, able to just drop both Big and Bear. Teddy's getting a couple of the players tagged. Teddy gets Various. Mercicles goes down to Alvin. Now it's a 3v3. Friendly NPC knows where one's at. Able to get one, but no.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my. Now the whole side of SDSU is able to collapse. Picks up the frenzy. It's gonna be his best shot.
Man, that round fell straight apart for UC Davis. They started off with 2 kills and then individually just fell. I mean, I think if Teddy doesn't have a frenzy there, I mean, that gunfight will go the way of Various. But yeah, unlucky pistol round. When they started off 2 kills, it was a 5v3, but excellent work by Teddy and crew to win that. So now that gives them a little bit of advantage. I mean, you see they're down heavily in the kill department, but in a pistol round like that, gives them an opportunity to get back in, get 8-6, get guns, go 7-8, and be close, so we could be on the cusp of yet another potential comeback. I mean, Bear finds Various, moves back away. Esperanto's in a corner. The ambush squad will not work in the end. So Smurfsicle's got a lone rotate with the sawed off. And here we go. Yeah, 8-6 to San Jose. I mean, that was that proves to be a clutch round by Bear right there, giving him that extra round to get back into the game. They're gonna go ahead and hunt Smurfsicles down. 6-8, so only 2 rounds in a way. So again, it's that second half for these teams. They're not into it the first half, but it's the 3rd game in a row now. They team swaps over to the second half and they get in the groove.
Yeah, looks like they are. UC Davis, though, still putting up a good fight. Various at 15-7. NPC at 12-9. Smurfsicles 11-8. And the last 2 are just 1 away from being positive. Their team has been putting in some great work, Fierce. I mean, they've been working well as a team. They've been getting the kills where they needed to do and just playing the strategies that need to be played.
Absolutely. Oh my god, a little paint shell gonna come out there, but you're gonna see Bear and Teddy gonna go and fly onto the bomb site. Chaos comes into the shotgun, but again, the shotguns just don't seem to be working out. These teams, even close quarter with the Vandal, the Phantoms, are just mowing these shotgun players down. Just not giving them that angle, not giving them that opportunity to just wreak havoc with it. And Various has been so good at these shock darts, just bouncing them, finding different players. Now finally, UC Davis is going to have an advantage in this half of the game.
Having the man advantage, UC Davis come in. Various able to get one. Last one standing is Big. Gets shot down by Esperanto. Bombs getting defused. Another round goes to UC Davis. They are so close to winning this match. We're inching close. Closer and closer.
Yeah, UC Davis, gets guns back on the board. And finds a round. Nice round by them. I mean, nice job by Teddy and Bear just to blow up the bombs. I mean, I thought it was going to go the way to UC Davis for a minute. C16 was not going to have any of Bear's, shotgun trickery, but the rest of his team, follows up. They clutch up that bomb site. So they pull around back 9-6. I mean, still very much, in it or San Jose. They got 2 ults. They're still only 3 rounds down. They'll have guns this round. They're doing okay still.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Pushes are coming towards, throws a right into the Hunter's Fury he walked into. Can he get the tag? Tags up some of the team. Bear, though, able to take down NPC. Oh, my goodness. That was a great Hunter's Fury. Although they didn't get any kills, they got what they needed, which was information. Esperanto, though, gets the kill onto one, turns his back to the enemies.
Yeah, Esperanto's gonna go straight hunting, so he knows that a couple players are sitting back. But Teddy's there waiting for Esperanto to pop back, catches Various on the bomb. What a well-executed offensive round. And they backed up, didn't let the Phoenix do, much of anything. Gives time for Teddy to get in the shower. But that's the only issue with your Phoenix ult is, you got to come back to your spot eventually. Teddy finds him, finds Various as well. So then they get up around, but San Jose's right back in it, 2 rounds off.
They're getting close. Getting very close. We might be seeing some life coming out of SDSU. No, Pierce. Right now, UC Davis is looking like a solid rock against them. Push is coming through from UC, coming down through B long. Nades are coming out. Nothing. Oh, actually, Thig gets tagged just a bit. Recon drone coming in for information. They know where one's at. Esperanto gets the kill on Teddy. They're pushing through. Thig gets the trade on Smirchicles. Gets a kill on Esperanto. Various goes down. Thig's on a far, and oh my goodness, it is 8-9, Pierce. I think SJSU is starting to come alive.
Yeah, this is the San Jose I expected, right? The first half, that is not the, San Jose I expected. Like I said, only dropped 1 map all season long last year, and that was the CSUN. They ended up 3-0ing CSUN in the final. Expected big things coming in. They still got the same roster, you got the same chemistry, you got the same history. You've got that championship under your belt. Won the, the first season of the CVL, won in the Immortals. So, they're one of the best of the best. So to see this comeback, right now from them is great. I'm, expected to see them put up a fight in general. Whether they lose this game or not, win or lose, at least they put up a fight, and showed what SJSU is capable of.
Yep. They did. We'll see the counter come here from UC Davis soon. Big, though, is able to get a kill onto Esperanto. Smirchicles is going to get chased by Teddy. They're just dropping like flies. B's probably been their best strategy as a whole. Teddy goes in, tries to get a kill, unable to succeed. Flashbang come through, and Big just whips him. My goodness, flawless.
And this is
9-9.
This is where San Jose gets deadly. That was their biggest strength last season, was their aggression. They cranked that up to 11, 12, on the $10 ride in the playoffs. They absolutely, when they got confident and they got aggressive, we saw some of the quickest, collegiate Valorant I've ever watched commentated. Matches were ending in 25 minutes, 24 minutes. So UC Davis better be ready, because this San Jose assault is going to keep coming.
They're coming through, and they're coming slow. Esperanto gets flashbang, goes in, tries to get the kill. Bear's there for the response. Teddy just one-taps him in the face.
Now they're getting aggressive. Teddy's already going to find Various. Various is not even looking at heaven. Nice little flick by 616 finds Bear, but I don't think it's going to be enough. All he's got is, a shorty in hand. He's going to get shock darted out. He's going to get pushed by Nashi. Shouldn't get a kill there. And Smurf Sickles all alone with a little stinger and a sheriff. Now again, I think we're about to see it. Nashi's from the corner. Yep, gets Smurf Sickles. So now we're seeing a lead swap. In San Jose, finally come alive. It's just that's the theme of this week. It's just teams coming alive in the second half. Finding their way in the game and getting comfortable.
Moving. The momentum just swapped straight over to SDSU. UC Davis, though, is still fighting for their life. They're still doing good. Their players just need to get re-woken up or something. We're going to see right now what the defense decides to do as they invest a ton of investment. 4 players over towards B. The whole team of SDSU, though, over towards A. Once they figure that out, it's going to be a big collapse. The only person there is Smersicles trying to gain information for the squad. I should hopefully see on the minimap here the side of UC Davis rotating as soon as possible. Bombs going down. They got a ping. The rotation's coming through if we're paying attention there. But the spike is down. And SJSU have complete control.
The 4-player rotate for B. Yeah, I definitely overstacked B there. I mean, 4 ultimates. San Jose is perfectly set up. Various going to try to drone that out. They're going to rush in there, but Bear is ready. Instantly headshots both Esperanto, C16. Headshots Various. Oh my god, but the friendly NPC coming back with 2, trying to find a 3rd, but oh my god, he does on Teddy. There's no way he's rolling through this team right now. But Elvin trades him out. Smersicles. I don't think there's enough time. Smersicles trying to find out where that Sova could be. Sova got a Hunter's Fury out, has him all the way tagged up. And that round advantage has grown to 2. 8-4 down. They're now up 11-9, 7-1 on this half. 2 rounds away, Funny. This is ridiculous right now.
The comeback is real. 11-9. They have a 2-round. Like, this is them taking the lead by 2. And it hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened. And for taking the lead, they just did that last round. Now they won it the next round. It's 11-9. And you're right, Pierce. They're just 2 rounds away from closing it out and just being 1-1. They did take a rough loss last week, but it's okay. Looks like they're coming back, trying to get their win. UC Davis, though, trying to stay alive. Smersicles, great shots onto Teddy, getting the headshots. Now they know where he's at. Bear's going to try to get the kill with the explosives. Oh, come on, Bear.
He's like lurking. He knows where 1 player is. Just find NPC through the wall. Elvin finds C16, so 2 key players down. Smercicle able to get one of the frenzy, but and they don't have much utility in hand. Esperanto's going to try to run through, finds himself. Suck, but Various finds a couple kills with the judge. So UC Davis picks around back up in the midst of all that confusion, the flash and the fire. They pick our thrifty round back up, able to get themselves some guns. This just made things even spicier.
It's got to be a cat and mouse game. I'm not too sure on that one, but it's looking like that. 11-10 for everybody who's watching right now. We got 1 ults on each side. Teams are going off in their own right. They're starting to come back, too, and become positive, too. Man, it is a fight for life right now at the moment. We'll see how this round goes. We're going to get a full investment over towards A again. Now they got 2. C16, though, with the op. Oh, are they ready? Misses the op shot. Smercicles gets the kill onto Thig. Gets traded out by Bear. Pushing through slowly. Teddy is getting onto the site. Roomba coming out from C16. Knows where one's at. Gets tagged up through the smoke. Oh, no. Trying to move on to the bomb side here. Trying to get some control. C16 takes down Nasty. They see 1. Friendly NPC gets another. The numbers of SJSU are dwindling. Elvin is there. He hears the bomb. Tries to get the kill.
Elvin. Elvin and Teddy go clutch. 2v4 situation. Now turns into a 2v1. They just gonna not peek at the same time. Or, I mean, peek 1 by 1, I should say. Teddy finds C16. Probably should grab me off. I mean, it looked a dire situation. It looked like UC Davis was going to tie that back up, but Teddy gets 1. I mean, NPC was staring right at him. Dies 2. Teddy finds the 3rd. So all 3 players that were stacked in close proximity just go down. C16 all alone with that op, and they don't grab it in the end, so that $5,000 goes to waste. C16 is stuck with a frenzy on match point. That is not where you want to be. San Jose 12-10. What a comeback they have made. Definitely something they've needed to, get their confidence. Don't want to go down, and start the season off 0-2. At least 1-1, bring it back, and what a great feeling this will be. for the comeback win.
Comeback. This is a great comeback. 2 amazing comebacks now. Back-to-back games. And getting the kill. They're starting to roll through. Oh no, numbers are dwindling. Nash, he gets the kill. It's a 2v4 up the friendly NPC. Only at 2 HP. Gets knocked down. Now C16.
With a frenzy. Has his rocket in hand. Hopefully all three don't bunch up together, but Teddy blade storms him before he gets to get any sort of kill. GG's comeback in chat. San Jose completes the comeback down 4-8, wins 13-10. And they will go one for one.
That was beautiful. And that's the San Jose State University that we know, the champs. They come back. They look real sloppy at the beginning. Honestly, I lost a lot of bit of hope. But they bring it back. They rallied up. Great job for the boys at San Jose. I mean, they did a phenomenal job. UC Davis, though, gave them a run for their life. They should be proud. This is not a team to mess around with. This team was the cream of the crop here and was titled the best team in all of California for the collegiate Valorant space. So this is nothing to mess with. 13-10. I mean, both teams played their heart out. Not much critiques. They lost the momentum at the very end, right, for UC Davis. And San Jose just woke up. They were like a sleeping dragon, and they just finally woke up and absolutely lit everything to flames. But great jobs for both teams tonight.
Yeah, it just shows how deadly San Jose is when they wake up. When they wake up, they get aggressive. They're on fire. I mean, they are probably still the scariest team. This is the defending champs you're talking about here. And, you know, went down to Hawaii last week, but a nice comeback victory. But, you know, still got to give UC Davis props. I mean, they started out strong, 8-4. I mean, ended up throwing the game away. Only got 2 rounds and, you know, let San Jose get 9. But I mean, if you can start off 8-4 and still only, you know, end up losing by 3, you know, to the defending champs, I mean, still props to them. Pushing them that far is huge. So I'm sure they'll learn a lot from this match. And I mean, they won the first blood category. They got a ton of plants on the offensive side as well. So I mean, they put in a lot of work. Everybody was there with the kills. Nobody going, I mean, super negative. I mean, most of their team within right in the middle of the scoreboard there. So big props to them, but congratulations to San Jose. And that pretty much wraps up the night for the both of us.
Yep. Guys, don't forget to check out our sponsors, MSI, HyperX, Ritual Motion, Radiance GG, CEV, and AIM Labs. Don't forget to check those guys out. If you guys join our Discord, we have a lot in our partner channels there to give you all the information you guys need as well. There's more information below here on the Twitch channel. But that does it for us, guys. I've been pleasure to be the caster with y'all, with the duo, Muted. My name's Funnyman. You guys can always catch me at twitch.tv/FunnymanLHG. We stream basically every single day. We got some real good hot pockets coming into Warzone. If you guys want to see some great gameplay, come and check us out. We absolutely fry. But it's been a pleasure, guys. Have a great rest of your night.
Yep. And I've been your boy Muted. Been a pleasure to cast as well. You can follow me on Twitter at MutedCast and on twitch.tv/MutedPA. It's been an honor to cast. So that'll be it for me and Funny tonight. We'll personally catch you guys back next week, next Tuesday, for week 3 of the CVL and the Radiant Conference. But if you guys love Collegiate Valorant, Thursday, Immortal Conference. I mean, still got a lot of great teams there. Friday is the Diamond League. Saturday is like the little WCS tournament. No qualifying points there anymore, but just a nice little weekend tournament. So always got plenty of Collegiate Valorant action for you guys. So that'll be us. So as the Gamers EDU, we'll catch you guys on Thursday for more CVL action.
Living by the wayside, distant thoughts are getting high. Head was heavy and I'm blurry-eyed. That's all I know. The pace feels fast. I'm eating without you